The soft-hearted cynic.
Soft-hearted cynic. No one has ever called me soft-hearted before.
You care about the slums.
That's just because you don't show it.
I could be lying about that. I could be pretending to show you my soft side.
That's what the soft-hearted cynic would say.
It is.
But would he mean it?
He would, but then he'd try to throw you off the scent by posing a bunch of hypotheticals.
Shit, I'm doing this.
Like you're doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
They're so good at this.
There's like...
Do-do-do.
I know that arguing will only like put me in that hole.
It's Yippee, creature!
If you didn't care, you wouldn't want to argue.
You understand how I feel when I get thrown into that sort of trope by Dad, as the crabby, hates everyone else, but is caring to his siblings, which I still can't deny.
Well, that's good.
You really can't.
Hi, Dad.
Oh, hello.
Hi, everyone.
Apparently I'm a soft-hearted cynic.
You are.
News to me.
Mm-hmm.
Is it?
Yeah, I thought I was just kind of an asshole.
Sounds like a soft-hearted cynic's view.
Mm-hmm. Spot on assessment.
I can kind of see now. I have runes on my face that
I'm gonna hit somebody really badly for some reason.
eating that problem.
Just
Perfect, you're back with us.
Yep.
All right, cool.
I don't think you should put anything.
Don't
on
worry
your
about that.
soul that speaks
I'm fine.
appearance.
How you feeling?
It almost feels real again, so getting there.
Give it a little less than one more day.
Yeah, it always takes time.
I looked past you when you were fixing this, so I know you're supposed to close your eyes so you don't think about it, but just saw too much. Everything feels really shallow and flat right now.
I know, it will fade.
It always does.
Next time, close your eyes.
I'll try to remember.
I don't blame you.
And you know how hard it is to do in the moment.
Some minors, there's definitely some rattling around.
Plus, you're also the one that told us to never close our eyes in the middle of combat.
That's not combat, that's after combat.
If you excuse me,
you know what?
take this.
Oh, okay.
Oh, are you also going to be getting yelled at on the phone?
Has that been a common thing today?
We just walked by
From one
one
other person.
person. Somebody was
Yeah.
screaming on the other end.
Oh.
Like angry screaming, not scared screaming.
I wonder if something's happening then.
I don't know. That was a while ago.
So fine shit is pretty woman. Or pretty person.
Don't worry about it. So fine shit is worried about it. He can't teach him that shit. He's an old man. He's not allowed to know that.
I gotta get hit with my age group, guys.
I know. Focus on summer. It'll help.
Yeah. No matter what, I know that you and the others are real.
We're the realest things possible.
Yeah.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Yeah, don't say that I'm learning. Isn't this?
What was up?
Isn't this what we want?
Oh no, I was just telling him that he wasn't going to get $5 from me because he didn't win.
That was the deal. Or the promise.
They tied, so that's not a win. It's
Springs money?
Okay.
No, his money.
That one was my own. I already spent Spring's money on some bottles of water.
Means ugly. Ah, okay. I'll use it on villains.
She's not getting it back.
Oh, Dad, do you know what a VTuber is?
It sounds familiar. Where'd you hear about it?
Apparently, it's when. Oh, him. It's like entertainers, but they look like anime people. And they play video games or sing songs or stuff.
Yeah. So we thought you'd know about it. You know.
And then apparently, like, they
I'll have to look into this.
he called them streamers. Like, a whole bunch of people watch them and, like, tape to them all at once.
I've heard about the streamers before, but they usually just do the, well, they'll watch anime and they'll give their reactions.
Huh.
I mean, we can ask some of the other usual folks like Guy if we can find him. Maybe Guy knows.
Well,
No, he's
Guy
probably
doesn't
around.
remember a whole lot.
What about Gator Guy? Or that one other like crystal person that's with him?
I don't know about Gator Guy, because I feel like he doesn't have much, like, in the way of TV.
He has mostly movies and comics from what I can tell.
Yeah, and I don't think he had internet. So.
Yeah. I don't really know who to ask, actually, considering.
I was there when that happened. I'm
Who knows?
doing any of that.
Either way, are we gonna stay down here or shall we go out? You're so just going along with the flow today?
I feel floaty.
Come on.
What do you want to do, Dad?
Actually, you know what? Yeah, you're right.
Has anything interesting happened before I got here?
There was an inspector?
There was the inspector. There was also that new magic person.
There was a new magic person. He's from
New magic
Star
person?
Night Cove or something?
Something like that. Or potentially is. I don't know.
There was like some hero that's famous that you might have worked with. Light Night? What? Something Night.
Something night. They'd know over there, but they're talking.
Sounds somewhat familiar. I think I've heard of them before.
But he was a really tall man.
We can go
And he
look
seems
for
to know a lot about magic.
Well, let's get him a look then. Where's he at?
I don't know. We'd have
Well,
to
here's
go
something
look.
to do. Go find him. Let's go find him.
Come on.
Let's go.
Here we go. Let's just hope he's still in HQ. Because if he's not, then he could be anywhere in the city.
Yeah.
I know, Winter. It will fade. It takes a second for your tether to latch.
Yeah? You were saying?
Oh, didn't mean to. Hello.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, that's why I sighed.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, you know I'm not the greatest at conversation.
You're okay.
Doesn't look like they're down there.
Owe me a fight!
Sure, dream of it. I'm not stupid enough to actually fight you.
And can sit down and I can carry you there. If you're like,
Do you guys happen to know where that new person is? They're just talking.
The really
right
tall
now,
one
there's
with
no
the
much
magic.
line. Yeah.
I haven't seen him. I don't even know who that is.
Your pride, but I think it's pathetic.
We can check
Let's go
over there and then maybe
Oh.
check up.
He's over in medical right now,
C-class talking there.
Oh, okay.
No,
Well.
like,
having a conversation. Based on the description you gave me.
Is he really tall with like a blonde ponytail?
Again.
Wearing a suit, blue.
I feel like
Maybe.
he's always liable
I can't remember.
Think that's him. He at least looks new. That works. I'm curious about him.
We can sit with some of the others then. If you don't mind.
Go have a seat. Go have a seat.
Sorry, what? Okay.
You.
It's great to see you too.
Okay. Okay.
And I nearly got shot.
Almost
Maybe that's why the seats are so far back.
That makes sense. Explain it, yeah.
I was saying they should put screens up so we can watch the fights from a distance, like a sports game.
Isn't that what they used to have in the old training, like that smaller training room? They had like a solid glass wall between the training room proper in it, and now it's just it's now just a higher elevation that any range attack can just go up there if it's angled correctly.
True. However, you can jump over the railing now and like do a cool cinematic entrance into your fight.
Cool.
Okay, but Gator guy. Okay, wait. Gator guy. Let's be honest here. When are you jumping over and doing that?
Well,
I've already done it.
Isn't the solution just they put the area that's down where you can like enter? Wouldn't the solution just be to put on one side you have the balcony and the other side you have a glass viewing area if you want to be on the ground floor watching? Do you have like the choice between balcony jump or
maybe?
I feel like that. I feel like that would be the solution.
Maybe.
I mean, they'll have to
renovations
rebuild
are
the entire place.
expensive.
Renovating again. So it's not honestly not a big deal, but I just feel like that's the solution.
Yeah. And I don't feel in danger when I'm there.
Yeah. I mean, we could probably just sit in the training room and be fine. Like nobody's gonna hit us.
Yeah.
I mean, they could.
Oh, they could.
They're not gonna.
But they might.
Also, I could take it.
Hi, Mr. Valentine.
You can take a ride.
Hello.
Oh, hey.
How's your days been?
When it's so hurt.
We're trying to figure out how to get money still so we can go to the store later and buy stuff.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get my access to my bank account.
Yeah. I'm not entirely sure how banks work, but I'm pretty certain you have to get a magic money card.
I've always never used banks, but I know how they work.
Gwen, thank you for just being the
high
savior
up
that you were and setting that up for all four of us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That wasn't too hard.
That they were like set up or something already. I just don't know how to access it, and I only became legally recognized as a person like last week. So.
Oh.
Haven't you been
you.
with us in Firebird for like as long as we have? So like a month?
Yeah, but I was legally recognized as an animal. Now
There's a man inside that has the plastic that you need to
What are you
get.
looking for?
No, sorry. I was just gonna say they've got a bunch of paperwork and stuff, and they can set you up. Yeah, Pop.
Yeah.
Charlie's a good person to talk to.
Yeah,
I think she's currently in medical
things. So
yeah,
we're just
she's
waiting.
helping Frederick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're waiting for. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure, like you're saying, they definitely when we got onboarded onto Firebird, they definitely set us up with stuff. But I just don't know my stuff.
Yeah.
I just never thought to ask because I've just been using cash for everything from helping other people outside before I came to Firebird.
Yeah, I find that people will often just like give me money randomly if I mention that I'm poor, and I haven't really had to like get money.
I see.
I just
And
figured
I
I
was
should
like
probably
I said,
get it set
like
up.
lots of cats and like I would get cats out of trees for like old ladies and stuff, and then they would be like, and then they would just hand me like cash, and that's how I got by for a while. But now that I'm here,
We always
I
just
haven't really been doing that as much.
Dad, you just sort of gave us money at times whenever we needed it.
Yeah.
Or brought things back.
Yeah.
It's not too hard to get.
Parental responsibility.
I guess.
Hey.
Yeah.
Sorry, excuse me.
But told
Hi.
me
Hi.
You're okay.
something in particular?
Money? Banks?
Money.
I guess they didn't get their bank cards from.
Yeah, Firebird might have set me up with one, so I just need to figure out how that works.
What he said.
Probably.
And he's never been a person before, so he couldn't have had a bank account before. So he definitely needs his stuff figured out.
Yeah. No, I'm legally a person.
Yeah, as of last week.
You seem like something's on your mind.
Yeah, I noticed a lot of people like looking. Yeah, there's a couple people doing that.
that's right.
What happened?
What's going on? What's up?
You okay?
Yeah, I'm all good. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm all good. I'm all good. I'm gonna deal with something. I'm gonna.
Okay.
If you need help,
Are we
you
gonna
know, you
ask
can
him
always
about
just
that
ask.
night guy?
Yeah, you're good. Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah, you're kind of a
I just
building
wanted to say
famous
hi.
superhero, so
If you need any help
with
with
something,
anything, if you need
Hi.
help with anything, I'm the helper hero. It's kind of my.
He is
Yeah,
the helper
you guys
hero.
are great. Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are great. You're just doing.
Doesn't matter what it is, I'll help.
I can also help with stuff.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Keep being you.
I'm off today.
I'm bad at this. I'm gonna
Cool.
walk away.
Why?
You're okay.
Bye.
Oh, they left.
have a good day.
Yeah, they're both doing that thing where they keep looking left and right. You guys see that? You guys notice that?
Who?
Both those two. That one too. The other one we were just talking to. I don't remember her name.
It's because something's happening.
Something on us?
Yeah, like
Oh.
no, they're just looking around nervously, looking for different like.
Yeah.
It's like they were almost looking at us like they were expecting one of us to just like blow up. If that makes
Maybe.
sense.
That's weird.
Weird.
That's the vibe I was getting, but I didn't. I
Why
was
would
like, that's weird.
anyone just randomly blow up?
I guess
Well,
please
I mean-
don't blow up.
Yeah, I don't plan on it.
I don't think I
I
can.
mean, I
blow
guess
up. I'm just
Dad
like,
can
I hope my
technically
girlfriend
randomly
bad.
blow up into confetti.
Yeah. But he
I
chooses his
could.
moments.
But now that you've said it, I can't.
It wouldn't be funny.
Are you gonna do? Yeah. Instead, he'll probably do like glitter instead or something like that. Oh wait, but now you can't do that either.
No, you're running me out of options here.
That's the point. Yes.
Has he
Mmm.
cashed in his hugs
Dastardly.
yet?
Ah, what?
Has he cashed in his hugs yet?
I don't know.
We collapsed
Have
it.
you?
We collapsed it into a father-son fishing trip.
We did do that,
I
yeah.
never
That's a good thing
agreed
to save
to
up
it.
for.
I'm really excited.
They bargained on your behalf.
Mm-hmm.
See, I mean, I'm gonna be stuck on a boat with him for a day.
Yeah, but you're gonna have
It'll
so
be
much
an
fun.
adventure.
Sitting on a bunch of hugs, man. Hugs do not like you don't get interest from sitting on your hugs, man. You got to either spend those or you lose those one day. All right.
No, he doesn't lose
fishing
them.
Trip's a good way to put it
I
together.
could have won so many
I mean, he
different
does it, guys.
things, and I got hugs.
Yeah,
Hugs are
and
good.
Who doesn't
I mean,
like
they're
hugs?
nice. Yeah, they're nice.
I don't control your luck.
You know, I want to say otherwise, but I also know that that's just me coping.
You know
Play
he doesn't
another
rig the
game.
rolls.
I know he doesn't, but I still don't want to believe it.
Hugs are good.
Yeah.
Fishing trip sounds fun though. Good for you.
Yeah. I haven't gone fishing in a while.
How are you even gonna hold the rod? Wait, why am I
I mean,
considering
He's
this?
got other bodies.
It's fun. And then
Are you
He's
going in
in
this one, or
hands.
are you going?
I
on one of
could
the
do it in this one, but I was gonna spice it up. I was gonna leave it a surprise.
We can go fishing.
Okay, I guess you're gonna leave it a surprise.
It's not the same.
And if I remember right, what you wanted is you wanted it to be on the shore, so you want me to return the boat, right?
Hi. Yeah.
Theory. Wanna hear my theory?
Did you already buy the boat?
Okay.
I did buy the boat.
First attack.
Fine,
I
we can
think you
use the
should.
boat.
I think you should use the boat.
Why am I
Yeah.
getting along with this?
He bought a boat, Summer.
Big fucking monkey.
It's important.
Can talk with a gull.
Monkey?
Huh?
Godzilla.
No,
Yeah,
no, I'm getting
Kong.
sidetracked.
What are they?
That's what I'm
What are
saying.
they? They're kaiju.
Yeah, I have
right?
those on
Right?
VHS. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I love kaiju's.
Now listen to me.
Yeah.
Listen to this. Movie release from King Kong.
Huh?
1923. Godzilla 1950. Next one. Next date. What was released in 1996? Mothra. Next enemy. Big Moth.
I've been thinking
Get
about
it?
that. However, I have metaphysical knowledge that tells me that some people are deeply afraid of moths and therefore they will not be making an appearance. However, otherwise they would be.
I got it. Alright, I have to make. I have
But what
to go
comes
back
after
to
Moth?
archives.
But I fully
That's
agree.
what I have to say,
I'm pretty
because
sure
then he's
after
only
Moth was Mecha
the 20.
Godzilla, so there might be a Mecha
I
Gator.
do not.
There was Mecha Godzilla. And then they
Where
did
did
King
this all
Kong
come
versus
from?
Godzilla, so we could get both of them from.
What?
Yeah, Mecha Godzilla did suck.
No, I mean like the whole.
Guy,
point
I'm
of
so
the-
confused.
Yes,
The
because
kaiju
you
is that's a
don't-
big
It's
animal.
like movie stuff.
That's why Mecha Godzilla sucks.
But
Because,
where-
like,
where did
you'd
this all
rather
come
regular
from?
Godzilla.
The monkeys
Oh,
and the
you
gators.
remember
Giant
What monkeys?
Yeah.
Me, I'm the
So,
one talking.
The monkeys
You
at the
can
mall.
ask, you can just ask
So,
me.
there
Summer,
were
you
a
know
bunch of gorillas
Godzilla. He's
the
in
mall.
animes.
I know Godzilla, but I'm just wondering why this came up.
Because
so
I
there were-
brought it up, you can ask me
No, but they don't
instead of
know.
asking
They don't-
everyone else.
They don't know the context. They weren't there for the mall incident, and nobody told them. I don't think.
We were kind of gone the week.
Yeah. So
There was an
basically,
attack on the
yeah,
mall.
gorillas.
There was an attack on the
Gorillas.
mall with gorillas that got released there. There was the leader that had a gullet in one arm and could speak English. And he said that he was modified by someone, so probably same person that
Oh,
made
him
the
too?
giant
Did you cause
crocodile.
this?
Yes.
Oh, that's weird.
I don't
What?
think so.
Why would I
I'm
do
wondering
this?
why there's so many, like, genetically modified animals suddenly popping
Dad
up.
wouldn't do something that would cause an attack on the mall.
Attack from the gorillas. I told
True.
They say material is right, so
I
He
work
works
there.
there.
searched for the release
In
date
so
of
many
kaiju
stores.
because people
Mm-hmm.
started saying that it was right.
I forgot that you
Doesn't make
started
sense.
working there.
Doesn't make sense. King Kong comes before Godzilla. So
I think I have the most part-time jobs in the city.
Yeah.
why would
If you're gonna make all
That's
the
also because you
attacks
can just
based on
put
fucking kaiju
a
movies,
clone
how
everywhere, no
is
matter
that
where
gonna
you
be
go.
like
Maybe they
that?
just like
Clone,
maybe
it's
they
a-
just like
A
alligators
doll.
more.
Like,
if you're
Yeah, it
gonna
could be that
be
they
a
prefer
nerd,
Godzilla.
be
One of
a
me.
proper nerd.
They just like
If
Godzilla.
you
Yes.
wanna
I
be
don't
a
know.
nerd, be a
Personally, I
proper
prefer
nerd.
A body.
Godzilla. What I really want to see is Godzilla versus King
Maybe
Kong
it's-
happen, though. I feel like that would go
Godzilla's
hard.
gonna win. Godzilla's gonna. We all know.
Well, yeah,
Godzilla's gonna
Godzilla's
win.
the
Have you
best
seen
one.
The size of King
Now, if we're
Kong?
talking like
Have you
big
seen
don't know if
kaiju
Godzilla-
type
I don't
things,
know
I
if
kind of like
Godzilla's way
Gamera the
bigger.
King
most.
Kong has a good
I don't know.
chance.
King Kong
Good choice.
King Kong sucks.
Mothra's really
Yeah.
pretty
King
though.
Kong can be carried
like,
on a
but
baby
Mothra
carriage.
is pretty, but like Gamera's like, you know, he's the cool spinning
They're always
turtle.
put to be the same
Well, it
size.
depends. Are we? Which King Kong are we talking
Godzilla
about? Are we
has
talking about like
True.
like Skull Island?
Exactly.
Are we
King
talking
Kong
like
is-
Yeah, but like
Shuts
he
his
can't
mouth.
spin like Gamera, so I think Gamera's the coolest.
King Kong just grabs the Godzilla's mouth and shuts it, and then he wins. Monkey.
Giant fucking tail. There's a
Okay, I don't
Yeah,
think
he
they like
also-
Gamera.
He rides
Once
him.
again,
I don't think they know who that is.
Again,
They might not.
They're sized up in the
I mean-
mean,
He was from an older
Well,
show.
let's
Yes,
say
but
they're
not
the
the
same
same
size. King
size.
Kong wins, right?
if they're the same size, King Kong wins.
No,
King
I
Kong
think
wins.
Godzilla still wins. He has the laser and the
No,
tail.
Doesn't Godzilla have radioactive
King
breath?
King Kong doesn't have a tail.
Mouth.
King Kong.
King Kong
has
grabs
Kong
the
made-
mouth.
Yeah, it's radioactive breath.
King
That's what I
Kong?
have too.
Okay,
Yeah.
King Kong
No, it's not
may
radioactive,
win
but I
short
call it
term,
radioactive.
long term. King Kong probably
I
got
have
cancer
thumbs.
from fight. I'm just saying, he's radioactive.
Yeah.
King
So it's
Kong
like a lose-lose.
also probably has cancer.
Godzilla has
really
scales.
sad. Why
Like
would
This
it
is
be
like
bad?
those forums I go to.
His
Cancer.
defense factor.
It's really
But
messed
King
up.
Kong's
Then
claws.
don't fight Godzilla. Then don't fight Godzilla.
But he's gotta protect.
Also,
he's gotta
Godzilla has
protect the
sharp
people.
teeth.
That's what he does.
Who do you think would win?
So does King
Godzilla
Kong.
has so much more over King Kong.
What do you mean?
No, King Kong has a primate's
King Kong-
teeth.
he's
He
a-
has
Godzilla or
full
King Kong?
omnivore teeth.
Okay, so
Godzilla
listen to this.
has carnivore
What King
teeth.
Godzilla kind of always wins in the shows.
What can Godzilla do when King Kong?
Don't they usually end
Or
up
he-
like
or he-
working together? Though?
Yeah, or he gives up and
Those two
becomes an
together?
ally.
I don't think you should. I don't think
Yeah.
you should
Doesn't
look that
rate-
up. It's fine.
but he's
It depends. Whose name is first on the movie title?
Maybe we disagree to disagree. We should leave it
True.
there. You know.
That's how you know who the
It
protagonist
is
is.
usually always
Hold on. He's a
Godzilla
monkey, he
before
can
Then
King Kong.
Godzilla wins.
Godzilla
guess.
he has
You should
scales,
probably
he has
go- you should
armor,
probably go tell them that.
natural
He's slow
armor.
as
Godzilla
fuck,
does
though.
not have that.
Hang on.
So is
hang
I
on.
mean, I could,
Godzilla
but they should be able to hear me from here.
He's a monkey.
emerges as the victim. Yeah, I think they're having
he's
fun
not.
making the
No,
debate.
here.
The
Fair
bigger
enough.
or the slower you are.
They don't need me to end it.
King Kong Godzilla wins. There we go.
See?
But he probably.
I just
Definitive.
didn't want them to like fight.
The writers can make anything
Yeah,
happen.
they
already fought.
Should we go take a peek and see if that guy's around for you to
They
talk to?
fucked? Godzilla-
What?
Yeah, that works.
Oh.
What?
For them, maybe.
They
I
did
don't
what?
know. They didn't put that
I
in the
would
movie,
doubt
though.
it. I don't think so.
They
Maybe it's
wait.
Enemy
They did what?
flavors.
No, they fought. He heard another thing. They fought already in movie.
Fought. Okay.
Not fought.
Maybe I
He
don't
heard
want to
something
watch
else.
real
They
life
didn't fuck.
King Kong versus Godzilla. I
Huh?
feel like that would be a little R-rated.
In the movie Godzilla vs. King Kong, Godzilla merges as the victor in the main battle. Boom, there we
See?
go.
That's because his name was first on the title.
Not the sequel, they team up. That's the whole point. In the sequel, they team
In the
up.
prequel, King Kong would win.
Don't they team up against
Yeah.
Mothra? Or am I thinking of
I
a
don't
different?
know. I never watched the Mothra movie.
Yeah, I'm not a big Mothra guy. I don't know. Big Moth doesn't scare me as much as like big lizard or big
The
monkey.
director, the director of the movie has.
Plus, I personally like reptiles.
The victor, but also highlight King Kong's resilience and determination, making the
Wow.
fight
And
a
I think-
win-win for both characters.
As a mutant,
That sounds like a
I feel
cop-out.
like it really resonated with me, so I feel like I could see that very well. And as a mutant gator, Godzilla wins every time, and he bodies King Kong. And I'm sorry if you think otherwise.
Gator.
Hang on.
I mean, maybe
Hang
maybe
on.
your hearing aid should be Gatorzilla.
In the okay, Guy
Maybe,
has
actually,
a
that's pretty
point though.
good.
Guy has a point. In the older movie, not the remake, in the Japan, like in the Japanese cut, Godzilla wins. However, in the American cut, King Kong wins. So
Exactly.
Well, of course,
Yeah, that's the way
King
it's meant
Kong's
to
an
be.
American made one, while Godzilla is Japanese made.
That's the
Obviously,
that's
they
the
have to
right
win at
way.
their home
That's the
turf.
way.
That's
King Kong
home
wins.
turf advantage.
That's
King Kong
my
wins.
King Kong right
Yeah,
there.
exactly. That's
And
my King
specifically the
Kong.
American version. That's home turf
I'm so
advantage. If they both
confused.
fought in the Atlantic Ocean, I feel like Godzilla would come out on top.
What the?
I feel like we would.
Unfortunately, they often let petty external things get into the art
They
form.
can swim.
King Kong wins.
I also just saw
And
Frederick
water
run
ships
past. That
drown,
means they might be
so-
down in there.
I think they are.
Little things drown
Let's go
in the
check it
water.
out.
never. We lost the point. I had to figure out who was gonna be next on the movie order. So it's not Mothra.
Gamera.
The next, it's not gonna be him. He comes way later.
Yeah.
Should we go to pub now?
I think they're still talking.
He is in there, but they are still talking. Then we can go back. Rather not interrupt. And we're in no rush.
The things moving.
Days and kind of give it a more proper analysis. See the materials, runic engravings, what magical type we're dealing with. Some magic in itself also have a little bit of a different aura around it that I could analyze, potentially figure out a way to understand it better.
Yeah, sure. Well, if I
I
can
could
show
also
him,
send
get
my
it back.
reports and logs.
That is what I have.
Godzilla.
What if it's more
Godzilla
monkeys?
again?
Okay, then after Frankenstein vs. Baragon, I do not know Baragon. I don't know what the hell.
Taking a
I'm
walk?
in here still. Yeah.
You want to do it by yourself?
I don't mind either way. Just sort of restless, I guess.
That'll fade too.
It's like everything's too still.
I mean, this place does move a lot slower.
I mean, it kind of feels... suffocating is the wrong word. But it's like when you put on a really snug glove and you gotta flex. It doesn't feel right.
You're just readjusting.
Yeah. Yeah.
It just takes a while to get fully used to it again.
I know. It's been a while since the last time. And the last time I remembered to keep my eyes closed.
It does make it easier on you.
Yeah, I mean, it's less to worry about. Well, worry's the wrong word. Less to think about. Or not think about, or try to think about but fail to think about.
I'd like it if you didn't have to keep your eyes closed for it, but it's better for you guys.
Yeah. I guess there's really only so much we can perceive, unless, you know, we get real lucky and roll something.
I can hint that you're not wrong.
Now, if I did the thing I'm not supposed to do, and I tried thinking about the things I can't describe that I saw,
don't do
it
that.
would start to hurt. I won't. I remember from the other time.
They're not trying to hurt you. It's just something that can't be helped.
I know. Some things, either you understand them or you can't yet. And nothing good comes from forcing it. I know. It's just kind of like this pressure. Like when you can feel eyes on the back of your neck, but you don't turn around.
The perception you all have isn't equipped. So what ends up happening is that it tries to adapt to it. Hello!
How's it going, player?
Pretty well.
We can talk to them.
Yeah, you're a lot smaller.
You can be bigger.
Yeah, usually you're like up to my knees. Now you're like...
size he is, he still looks good.
That's our dad. Yeah,
oh, there you go.
Can be bigger.
I just need to inhale sometimes.
Oh, you like?
I'm like a balloon.
Oh,
He can be as big or as little as he wants to be.
The sad fairy's here again.
that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
That's not sad.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that was odd.
This is usually how I see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know.
She's always odd, Dad.
Yep. Hold on. Watch this.
Well, it's good to see you again, I guess. Oh, yeah.
Dad.
Oh.
Hey!
Too big.
That is one
Oh,
large.
hold on. Missed it a bit. There we go.
I don't mean to be
You
rude,
can't
but
take up the whole hallway.
what exactly, like, are you? Are you like a?
I mean, this is just one of his constructs.
Yeah, but what is it supposed to be? Like a
Oh, I modeled it after a ferret.
Ah, so a ferret. Okay.
I thought they were cute.
Ferrets are pretty cute. They kind of stink though.
I don't though.
Yeah, I don't
I'm made out of cake.
Cake?
Yep. Reach your hand in me.
Him out of whatever he wants. Sometimes it's cake.
You know, that
sometimes
makes
it's
sense. Like
confetti.
anytime you would like walk by, it'd smell like cake.
I'm lemon today.
I have a.
You're gonna watch it just refill the hole you made.
Oh my god, that's weird.
My sisters are resting.
I'm not really a big fan of lemon cake, but I'd still eat it. I mean,
Big deployment in Austin yesterday.
It's cake.
My brother's upstairs.
Yeah. I mean, it is. I'm made out of cake, but the cake's not made out of me.
that makes sense. It would be really weird if I was just eating you.
You're not. Once you take it from me, it's just cake.
Just sort of readjusting.
Well, that's some interesting facts that I know about you, Mr. Valentine.
I figured it would be good for the body to have that. Snacks on the go.
It's interesting.
Snacks on the go. That is fascinating, actually.
Yeah, he's the best.
I don't think I actually like sat down and had a conversation with you. I've just been like having a little small talk here.
I mean, usually I'm very busy, so it's hard to catch me.
He pops around.
Yeah, a lot of people are very busy. That makes sense.
You either get me in the moment or you can't find me.
I usually don't see you like alone.
Mm.
That's what you say.
Oh yeah, that's right. Where are your other?
I just, my sisters are at home resting. My brother's up top.
They're all very tired.
Doing something about King Kong and Godzilla with some friends.
Oh,
They had a very busy day.
How's it going?
Hello again.
Lovely to see you again. Hello?
Have you seen Windmaker?
Yes, they went to the medical bay with a bloody nose.
Good. That's all I wanted to hear. They've been healed, right?
They refused supernatural healing, so we just gave them some tissues to stop.
Oh?
Okay.
It's a bloody nose. It shouldn't be too bad.
Why'd they refuse it?
All the time.
I'm not actually sure, and I can't really push it because I'm a medical professional and I can't really.
I mean, wouldn't you want to push it? As medical?
I have as much as I legally can. But
I
it's
don't
their
know the
own
name, but she's been punched by the robot in the corner over there. They came up and said they're.
Well, you talked about a real conversation. Anything you're curious about?
Yes. All right. Thank you.
So I know you're like some sort of like. To be honest, I don't really know what you are entirely.
I'm an archfey.
Ah, yes, that. I didn't even know Fae exists. So like.
Well, there's not a lot of them anymore. I did tell you my full name is Prince Valentine, right? Well,
I've been drinking.
of a sort.
and breathing.
Well, yeah, you told me your name was Valentine. I didn't know. Well, I think I heard Prince Valentine. I just, called you Mr. Valentine out of respect.
Either works. You can just call me Valentine, Val, Prince. I've been called many names.
I'll just stick to Mr. Valentine.
My son calls me Rat.
So, like,
What happened?
for a ferret, it makes sense.
He says it out of love.
So what exactly do you do around Firebird? You just,
Technically, they've employed me as a D class. However, I am here just supporting them in their story.
So she called me and my siblings freaks and losers and nerds.
I see.
And she constantly insults us and our dad and.
Oh, the tsundere?
So, well, that's.
The one now?
Maybe she's a tsundere towards somebody, but not towards us. She's just rude and mean.
His last name is well, his first name's Albert.
I mean, she tries.
I thought they were talking about someone with a hero name. I don't know.
Maybe she has good intentions or
Wow.
kind feelings, but I mean, that's on a metatextual level. In terms of her actions, she's just mean, rude, and not really enjoyable to be around so far. Somebody might get entertainment value out of it, but it's not my cup of tea.
So, I know she said this is just a construct of some sort, but do you actually have like a body?
I do, it's just not here.
Oh, that's really interesting. Are you like humanoid like us? So you like look like
I can be.
Look like a human? Oh, so you can be like whatever. What's your natural form? Like a ball? Or like a glowing light or something?
I would describe it as humanoid. Of a sort.
Definitely. It's definitely more complicated than that, I'm sure.
Maybe.
They said she got tissues.
Oh, there you are.
Okay.
According to Gator Guy and the other one with them, there is the new dorm building is done.
So the text was right.
Yes.
You ready to move in?
Oh, the dorms are done. Oh, well,
They were gonna show me it, so if we
Let's
all
go!
over together.
I mean, yeah, we can go. Yeah, sure. I don't know. I already have my own place to stay, but I mean, I'd still like to check it out because I have a few people bunking with me.
Oh, excuse us.
That makes $75.
What's up?
75. You know, this body isn't as compact. With your current size, you know, it's not as like compact. Normally, you're able to just like sit on someone's shoulder.
Oh yeah, they talked about how he was smaller than usual because he was like railing sized. So
Oh yeah, they were asking about it, so I showed that, you know, I can change.
Too, but I made him shrink back down.
Okay. You know what? Yeah, that's fine.
I'm a marshmallow.
No, it's
I know
it's
you
pretty
are,
cool.
and I also know that your size depends on your mood. Gwen and I were literally talking about it earlier.
I mean, a lot of things depend on my mood.
Also, you might have some customers over in the mall soon. I think Gator Guy wants to go get some new pairs of clothes.
Oh, that works. I'll send me over.
Did you see where Guy and Gator Guy went?
Oh, they go to the mall.
Okay, so we're going to the mall first, I guess. I thought we were going to go to the dorms first.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Wonder if they're already there.
Those three. They get sidetracked quicker than... They get sidetracked quicker than Spring does.
Dun, dun, dun.
He's like,
The helper hero, you know, you have to
that's
do
what I'm
something
thinking.
for it.
So
Handyman,
far,
the helper
people
hero.
suggestions
Hey,
have been
Valentine.
Handyman and
Hello!
But I'm really worried about.
Hello, Valentine. You've grown in size.
Tool belt.
I have.
We're going to show the dorms as well, by the way.
Is there?
Yeah,
That's what that is.
We're going to the mall. Do you need us to show you where the finished
handyman's cool, but I'm
dorms
worried
are
that
at?
like that sort of
Yes, please.
I thought we were going to do
handyman
both,
have
but
tools.
yeah.
Handyman have tools, you know. What if I don't?
I'm
have
just
my
gonna go see the
yeah, let's
dorms
take
and
you to
head
the
back.
dorms first.
Be good to know.
Okay.
There is always other stuff that you can call.
dorms are
You
down
can
here.
put that in one of those like hero name generators online.
Well, that could be fun.
Mm,
I've
then we
never
just
done one of those.
go to the dorms and take the bus, I guess, over to the mall.
We can go over there. Yeah, the new door building is right behind this one.
Honestly, finding a hero name is such a pain in the ass. 9 times out of 10, there's already like 3 guys that already have it.
That's the problem with names. Everyone's already had it once.
Fair enough.
They don't get it.
A flat wall.
A lot of privacy, though.
I guess. It's for the best.
Always look both ways.
Best thing to do. It hurts.
Oh, yeah, they're going to the dorms.
I think we're going to be doing the shopping after we show them.
Oh, it's over by the fighting area.
I guess.
Yeah.
Excuse us.
Yep, sorry.
But I don't live here, so no.
Mmm. Mmm.
You're not taking it with me?
Anyways,
What?
I am a D hero because I'm
The Minecraft movie goes hard.
I guess you can be in this one without getting punched.
Oh yeah, they're less mad here.
You guys want to step in?
But yeah, because this is technically our dorms, I
59
guess.
is kind of easy to understand. It's just like, you know, the head is like the round part of the number.
Let's
And
not.
Oh, okay. Anyways, here's the
Don't worry
dorm
about it.
rooms. They're really cool because you can. This is me, Yori, guys, and Naomi's dorm. They're really cool because you can stand in front of the door and stare at it.
Oh, so they can be co-ed?
Go ahead, try. Apparently,
Oh, man.
we were allowed to
Oh,
have
man.
Naomi. Yeah, go on, try it.
So are they all already claimed?
Oh, I see.
See? You
I
can
don't
really
know.
look
This
at
is
it.
the only one I've been told is claimed.
This is the only one we know has been claimed so far.
I mean, there's no harm in claiming one and then finding out afterwards.
Pretty nice though, huh? You can stand in front of it, stare at it.
Yeah, probably the best part about the Minecraft movie version that I watched was one of the testificates. Just like didn't have the VFX done, so it's just like a grumpy looking guy wearing the.
What do you think?
The cat.
Yeah.
There's a cat?
There's a little cat toy.
Oh, wow. There is.
It's cute.
I mean, probably.
That is cute.
Is it Pop?
No, I think that was Dad.
Oh,
Hmm?
Oh, he's smaller now.
Well, yeah, I made this one smaller to fit on the ledge.
Fair enough.
Eh. It's cute.
We can say about this.
No, because
I'm an arm, right?
what bad movie good is the
How many is it to a room?
You can feel.
I think it's 4.
It's perfect.
It would fit.
Oh my god. It'd take like 30 seconds to climb this.
I mean, it's gonna be a little tighter than home,
I
but
think it'll be cozy.
It'd be similar to the van, probably.
I think they're still talking about that Minecraft movie thing downstairs.
Oh, are they fitting us all to one room?
It's based off a game called Minecraft.
Yeah, they told me.
Hold on, I'll meet you there.
Major issue with the whole
idea what a Minecraft is.
Mm.
Oh, this floor is a pot of
How pretty.
Mm-hmm.
I do like roses. It's part of
someone's responsibility to help take care of it.
It's one of my favorite parts of the whole transformation.
Of the outfit?
Yeah.
I swear you're getting smaller each time I see you.
No, I'm not.
I heard him. Maybe he was still downstairs.
Where are
Pop then.
Are we in the other dorm now?
Don't think so. No. It just keeps going up. Huh.
Oh, there's a roof.
There's roof access. Okay, so now now you're getting bigger. Yeah.
No, I'm not. Nice place.
He's already bigger, silly.
Seems like. Wait, but if they have a TV downstairs, that means we can share some of our favorite shows with the others.
Ooh!
How do we get it from our TV to theirs?
We can get the classics going.
I'm sure Dad'll figure it out, right?
It can't be too hard.
It's nice up here. Needs a little bit of cleaning though.
Let me read the bottom. Whee!
That was great. I started clapping when Black Tech went. First we mine, then we craft. That's Minecraft.
It's like I clapped when I saw it. When he said the thing, you know, for your
Yeah. Give us one of them.
There is. You didn't see it on the way in?
Nope, I missed it. I'm sure you'll have that kitchen fully stocked since we do intend on staying here.
Yeah. And Autumn
Have a
will have
ha-
stuff to bake.
Have a nice fall.
We should.
Yeah.
Mean, I've heard you say that about
Good
4
pun.
different times in the past 20 minutes.
That's what I'm saying.
Also, Jack Black sings in it. La 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 la.
Granted, Jack Black
Oven. Well, there's the small. Well,
there's an oven.
That's a stovetop. It's more stovetop. Well, I guess there's the small oven there. You can't really make things in bulk like how you usually do. But...
To answer your question, Valentine has in fact been both a man and a woman before.
Okay, fine. She bakes and you decorate.
Yes.
I'll give you that.
Yeah. I'd love to watch you rock again.
So,
Bye, Dennis.
I did notice that some of those
higher floors are still a bit dusty. I think we should probably put in the effort to.
Should we just turn it off?
Higher floors were dusty.
No,
Probably
don't
put in
turn
the
it.
effort to
It's-
make sure
yeah.
things are cleaner and
It's
all
on
that.
loop. It's been playing all day.
I
think it's like
Minecraft
Minecraft movie memorial day.
I'd like to. if things get too dry because it's too
Okay.
dusty, I'll
Well, I'm
dry
willing
out.
to help
Don't make me
out.
start a
This
fight.
is my first time
Don't
looking
put
at
down
the
the
building
microphone.
thing. Normally the water washes everything.
Valentine is a creature.
Rusty down there.
I'll teach you how to properly.
You guys don't even live here. You guys don't even
Okay.
live here.
Tell me and look at guys. You want him to continue being this vegetable state?
He's having the time of his life.
And so
We need
would
to
you if you
expose him to
appreciated
some
these
real
guys,
movies.
They're the villagers.
Alright, we gotta get him to watch The Big Lebowski. That's a real movie. That's a thinking man's movie.
This is not healthy.
What if you guys just sat down?
We
and
gotta go full
enjoyed it,
man
you know?
sandwich.
I will not. I will not. I
I
refuse.
tried this morning. I didn't understand it. This is a gibberish nonsense
Look at
movie.
Guy. Look at Guy. Enter the state Guy is in and watch the movie.
No, because this is a zombified state.
Are you
Look
okay?
at him.
Any movie you need to
He's
like
under
quote
the
unquote,
effect of
turn your
the
brain
Minecraft
off.
movie. It's out of control.
Can you
Can
get
we turn
one
this
of your
off?
like sweet
Yeah,
treats and like
and it's not
put
a
it in front of
story,
him?
it's fucking
Maybe it'll snap him
Pokemon.
out of this trance that he's in.
At
Fucking
that point,
Minecraft
you
is what
might
it
The
is.
as well just have,
Minecraft
like,
movie is
a
bad,
flipping
guy.
song
Get
on
out of
screen
that
with, like,
trace.
some
First we
slideshow
burn,
random images.
then we craft.
No,
Try to like stick it in his mouth and
Minecraft.
have him drink it.
Fucking done a recording of like the
No.
Minecraft
It's
video.
terminal.
He's
Still would've
gone.
been
I'm
like
telling you.
1,000
gone.
times better than this trash.
I would at least
They're
enjoy
making
that because then I wouldn't have to
Where's
ask
the
why
remote?
the whole like
I don't
double
know,
wa-
someone hit
water
it.
bucket thing exists in the movie but not in the game.
I mean, in shows they usually
They're making a
just
sequel.
hide
Did
it
you see?
within
They're making a
couches.
sequel. It's gonna be
Are
great
you
as well.
fucking kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding.
They're
you.
making a
making
sequel.
They're making a sequel.
A sequel to
They're making
what?
a sequel to
That was like
Minecraft?
an
I
hour.
think it's all over for him.
The first
No,
20
it-
minutes felt like
Are you
an
free?
hour, and the
They're
last
making
hour
a
There's
felt
no
like
longer a
nothing
shimmer
happened.
in your.
Why?
I-
There's nothing
Chicken
for you to be
Jackie.
secret about.
I think
What
that's
does that
some
mean?
reason why.
Okay, okay. If we're taking Minecraft terms, this movie fails because how does Steve says that he only has one Ender Pearl when he has two Hydra fucking wings and you have
An
to kill the Ender
Ender
Dragon to
Pearl.
get it?
Yeah.
Ender Pearl.
How did he have two Hydra wings
Yeah.
but only one Ender Pearl?
Ender
Maybe
Pearl.
he used.
He
Maybe
set up
the piston trick
Flint and
and
steel.
run out of Ender Pearls. You can make a piston flying machine.
It's terminal.
To fly
As-
to the end.
As a child, I yearned for the
Then
mines.
you still need to kill the dragon to leave the end.
No. If you just use
Oh,
the
yeah,
piston
I
machine and
think I'm
fly
gonna go
far
back
enough,
in.
you just find the end islands without killing the
You're
dragon.
going back to the main building.
Yes, you can get it, but then you
But
can't
the
get back
point
to the
is-
overworld.
But the point is, he
Oh,
still
right.
only had one Ender Pearl.
You're no hero,
Maybe
Brian.
he
Go
used
to
them
the
all.
end.
Maybe he used them all.
Yeah.
He used them all.
At this point, I've lost the plot.
Spooky.
La la la
It is
la
like
la.
a small
Chit,
orb
chit,
that
chit,
you
chit,
throw, and then you teleport
You
where it lands.
teleport to whatever it lands. But you have to kill
I have no idea what half of those words they said mean, but sure.
Yeah.
I'm actually tempted to take a peek into the other dorms to see if that's playing on theirs.
No,
No,
they've got a Nintendo thingy going.
isn't that that game company?
Yeah. Do you want the rest of this?
Sure says.
Yep. Yep. That's Nintendo.
Oh, that's sweet.
Mm-hmm.
How do you handle the super sweet ones?
I like sweet.
I guess.
It all comes down to taste. You don't have to worry about sugar like like some of the others.
Well, yeah, but things that are overly sweet are still overly sweet.
That's why it comes down to preference.
Fair enough.
Where do you all want to go next?
I was
Or
just
gonna be heading back to the main building, yeah.
I don't really want to be in the mall today.
That's fair. It's too loud in there, right?
It can be. Plus, Dad, did you ever get to talk to that guy?
I didn't!
No, he was free, and then I think I saw him get approached again, but he was in the far room last I saw.
Oh, he's popular!
Well, he's new.
Seems like it.
He could still be around here. Hopefully he is.
And yes, in case you're wondering, Valentine is walking around and making the effort to walk around for Winter.
He'd be down below. Or over there.
You said he was over there?
He was in the far, like, to the room to the left before, but that one's empty now. So.
You said nobody's over there?
Don't know. That I don't know. There's no one over in there. He was in that room.
Well, let's go take a look-see!
Just in general, I need to find Pop. If you see Pop, tell her I'm looking for her. Okay? It's like a desperate thing. Like a thing you must need.
Ooh!
Dad, we're not supposed to touch that.
Don't touch it.
I'm not gonna touch it! Huh?
Training room.
Neat. Training room? Alright.
Training room.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, hello!
Was aiming to kill her. She'd be dead.
And, you know, I can't even
Ooh,
figure
someone's
out-
feisty to prove a point!
Interaction with the guy was like...
Something strange has happened with her.
She's just gonna be a bitch the whole time. Let her. Not on my team. She's got in my way.
Drama!
Not there.
Did we miss him?
Maybe a different training room? We could ask.
We could ask. Shit. I'll go ahead now.
Did something happen?
I just realized something huge.
Oh?
Just everyone's. She's
He's supposedly
misunderstands
busy.
so much, and she needs help.
Oh, there he is.
According to some of the others, though, he might be a bit busy.
Aww. Looks like that man never gets a break.
I mean, B classes usually end up pretty busy.
Interesting guy.
You should take a little bit of lesson from the cat. What if I'm a
Huh?
hothead?
Oh, him.
What was that? Speak louder. What if I'm a hothead?
Oh, you mean dunce?
Stop it.
Your fault,
Listen,
I guess.
they're fine. Listen.
I think they
fine.
need
Missed
to have
something.
a moment alone.
Yeah, you don't want to
know
see
it.
violence, do ya?
What?
Nothing. Just a joke.
Trust me, we see plenty of it.
You saw how others spoke to me too. Now making a mistake.
Because of
by
how you're
trusting me.
acting towards with people. It's kind of what you're doing. Because you're trying to sever yourself away from people like that.
I can tell you they're definitely not afraid of you.
Definitely not.
That's what I knew was happening.
Well-known psychopath, history of threatening people, going to stab people in the eye with a needle, such, bad history. Jumps in, maybe utters a word or two, and then shotgun blasts Wind Waker directly in the face with what we're told are rubber bullets, and we have to assume because she's not fucking Swiss cheese, but does it without barely any warning. So obviously, being, half decent people, the rest of us should jump in, punch him, get him away from the others, and then they all start kicking up a fuss and bitching, saying that, oh, why the hell are you getting up in our business? They're our friends. We can totally do this whenever we want. Like, okay, psychos, yeah, fucking kill each other, sure.
He did shoot me in the chest during the free-for-all a few times.
Yeah. He does that.
This place really is odd.
Doc doesn't want to do any of the hero shit. He's just here so he can get away with hurting people, and that's it.
So he's an actual psychopath.
Yes. Yes, he is. People give him way too much credit. They go, oh, well, he's trying to get better. Bullshit.
I already didn't like him anyway, so.
I feel bad. The new guy's got to deal with all this shit.
The new B class?
Yeah, he's some hotshot from Star Knights. Was probably at
That's
the
what
top
it
of his
was.
fucking game. Actually someone important, and now he's in this shithole? I mean, come on, man. You
I
knew
mean,
better than
Mr.
this.
Halifax is here.
Yeah, out of kindness and kind of probably some sort of self-righteous need to be here. I love the guy, but I don't think he's
it has
here for
his
any
name.
particular reason. Yeah, the whole company does. He could be in any other building.
There are other
Probably
ones?
here because... Yeah.
Oh.
You can come over. It's not private. Or not. Whatever. The whole company.
We are.
It
As
is.
far as I remember, there are branch buildings. Yeah.
Right. It's spread across all of
Were you
America.
looking for us? No, I'm just checking on everything. Damage control and whatnot. A lot just happened in the span of like 10 minutes.
We heard. We heard.
Hit Addox with a right hook always makes me feel better.
Can you please stop giving people advice to punch each other whenever conflict anything arises, honestly?
I mean, the
a
guy
punch is
sounds
better
like
than
an
stabbing
asshole.
somebody in the eye, right?
He shot our dad unprompted on multiple different occasions.
Yeah.
Our dad was kind of goading you on previously, if I'm being perfectly honest, but I'll give it that.
Allegedly.
Bad.
You were.
Well,
I've just been listening.
there has been a lot that just happened, and I wanted to check on you three. I know you guys weren't
I
involved,
mean,
but
we walked up afterwards, and when Waker and the gentleman in the mask were kind of. There was a weird amount of tension, so we kind of gave them space.
Elliot.
Yes.
Yes.
We wish to talk to the new B class, but he's busy with all of this, so honestly, I think our questions could potentially wait for later or just in a different day. We're in no rush.
Currently the only B class on grounds. It makes sense
Yeah.
being overwhelmed with everything right now.
Yeah.
So
On his first day, too.
Another adult day, I guess.
Just mad that a poor guy, someone that actually means something, has to deal with all these assholes.
Eventually responsibility comes for us all or something.
Sure.
I'm going to go find Pop.
People were looking for her. Yeah.
I'm not sure she's about.
It's alright.
It's good, babe.
Please be well, you four.
Aww.
Fine.
Thanks for letting us know, though, at the very least.
It's whatever. People need to know who the assholes in this building and who to avoid if they actually want to get any shit done, so.
I'm a little worried about Elliot. Seems. Is it mean to say he's making excuses for her?
Here's Elliot.
Mr. Mask.
The masked person.
Speaks quietly.
Yeah, they speak quietly, because if they don't, they speak super loud.
They're over there.
Got it. Well, I'd certainly say some much meaner shit, so I don't think it really matters what you say, so. You probably are making excuses. And sure, we've all got problems. I know firsthand. Doesn't give you an excuse to be an asshole in that regard. Who am I to speak?
You're an interesting character, man.
I mean, you don't call us nerds or freaks or losers every time you see us, so.
Yeah.
Got a bit more ground to stand on than her.
We went through that a couple times, especially even just here.
The mask one's calling you guys that?
No, Wingmaker.
Oh, fucking who gives a shit, dude? They've, like, never contributed anything useful in their life, I'm pretty sure. I have not heard them ever say anything that's helped. There's not been a single time where I've watched them contribute anything to the team. They're not on my team, so maybe I'm missing something. Maybe there's some magnificent hero that's saving the world every other day. But every time I see him, it's just them talking shit and then not having anything to back it up with.
Nice.
I mean, when it was just us four, we'd bicker occasionally, but never anything like that.
No.
And it's not like we fight each other either.
Well, sometimes fighting's all you got, so. Glad you guys got a more peaceful sibling relationship shit going on.
It comes with its downsides. But
Yeah, I'm
plenty
sure.
of upsides.
I love them, but sometimes we feel really cooped up.
That's why we all need our on time at times, which we've done more recently, which is nice. But I just hope that as you said, the folks here are ready when some of the bigger Raccoon invasions start coming, if they do ever again.
I mean, Austin went pretty well. And there was only one other hero with us.
Fair, but it also, I don't know how you all handled yourself through the one that was here, but we were brought in, obviously, to help, so.
Well enough. Figured out I could shoot fire out of my hands because of it, so.
Elemental attacks help.
Yeah, it does.
Well, it's less elemental and more just
Sorry,
science.
powerful attacks help.
Yeah. Or just taking shit from someone and throwing it back at them.
Huh.
It was a weird feeling. Yeah, I don't know. Spent a good few weeks, month or two here. Just thought it was electricity. Been the last few years thinking it was just electricity, and then bastard breathes fire on me. Panic, I'm out of juice. Go to absorb it, and boom, fire.
Be more just energy based in general, then. There's similar concepts in shows that I've seen.
Damn, why is everyone talking about shit? Is it more anime shit?
Well, that's all that we kind of know, so it's like what we have to sort of
Why does
base our
everyone
things
but
off
me
of.
watch this anime stuff? Fucking,
Would you like to watch some?
I don't know.
There's some
I'm being
fun
made
ones.
to watch some. I'm being made to play this
We
Pokemon
won't
game.
make you watch or
I'm being
play
told
anything.
to watch
We're just
this
offering.
anime shit. I'm being told to watch. It was like Hunter X Hunt.
Hunter X
Ooh.
Hunter.
Oh, that's a pretty good one, yeah.
Which year?
Damn.
I don't the two different runs of it. There is the two
There
different
is?
runs of it. That's true. Yeah, there's one that came out in, I believe, the early 2000s, and then one that came out in the 90s.
Okay. What's the better one?
The 2000s one. It had the better. It had the better
Yeah.
animation.
Better animation.
Okay.
They're generally the same story, though.
What sort of stories do you like?
I don't really do. I don't know. Comic books. Hero. I read hero comic books every now and again, but that's about it. I don't really do.
Wasn't there the one about the
stories
heroes too? Actually.
There's My Hero Academia. There's the Vigilante
That one.
spin-off. That
Yeah.
Ashton
is
mentioned
it
that.
still airing?
I think it's the
I
Vigilante.
think there's actually
no, I
a
believe
Chinese
it's...
one that came out too, but that's.
Yeah.
We were planning
I don't know
on
if
watching
anime's the
that
right
one.
word. It's To Be Hero X.
Yeah, we were
it's
planning
about
on
a
watching
man
that
who
one soon
basically has
because
to
of-
assume the identity of a hero. That was
Yeah.
like kind of like Mr. Halifax, like a big name.
Honestly, we were like I said, we were gonna watch that one because it might give us some more references about the folks here. But
It's got 2D and 3D animation, so it looks pretty cool.
What does that mean? Okay.
2D is like cartoons.
Right. I know what a cartoon is. Yeah. Like
And then
Tom
3D
and
is
Jerry.
it's kind of like,
Feel
you
like
know,
that?
the video game,
Vaguely.
like
I guess.
pixelized. Yeah, so you can
Yeah.
you can generate something like that
it
into
switches between the
animation
two.
like cartoons.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
Right. That makes sense.
It's a stylistic
Like
thing.
Like I said, if you want to join us when we're watching stuff now, I assume we'll probably be sharing them now that the other dorm is done, anyways. So we're just essentially right next door.
I'll think about it, I guess. Never really been one for TV shows.
A classic one you
Also-
might like is Bakano. So that's less heroes and more like supernatural intrigue and
yeah.
comedy kind of?
what?
Kind of comedy, yeah. Bakano.
Okay.
Then there's all the Sentai shows.
Isn't that the
You might like
pervert
those.
shit?
No.
Sentai is like transformation. Like Boost. But somebody transforms into Boost.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Boost, I feel like is more like a common rider, but they sort of fall under the same thing.
Fuck is a common ride? Who's common? Why are they riding? Never mind.
Common means mask.
Yeah, so it's a masked rider. Yep.
Got it. Why are they riding masks? I can't imagine that's comfortable.
No, they usually ride like
Hmm.
motorcycles.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, and they're wearing a mask.
And don't mo-
Well, to be honest with you, Chad, today was a bit of an off day.
You know.
Kind of, but then they fight monsters or what have you.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's usually like a theme to each different series of Kamen Rider. Like I think one of them was like games. Another one was like combining animals with inanimate objects. Like one of their transformation was mixing a rabbit and a tank.
Okay. Sure. Got it.
Did you take reference for that one from us?
He's not up there.
Or for us? Or did he go away? Fuck.
He might have been chasing down Mr. B class.
Maybe.
Right, so... Damn, man, I got like a lot of people wanting to watch anime. Someone was saying I could probably steal some like ideas from it, but I don't know what I could possibly try and take
it's
from
a
an
whole
anime.
industry. So there's like
It's
decades
a whole
and
industry
decades and
and
decades of shows.
There's
that you
a
can
lot
pick
of different
from.
ideas, and like I guessed, if your abilities are more like converting different forms of energy into your own, there's also shows with folks like that.
Okay, I guess I'll try and find those shows then.
You might like anything labeled shonen too, because it's usually adventure
That's not a real
fighting.
word. You made that up.
It is in
it's
fact a real
Japanese
word.
for boy, I think.
Yeah,
It's
like
because
teenager,
most of
boy.
those things are.
Are you saying I look like? Are you saying I'm like presenting as
No, no,
gay?
no, no,
But I
no.
like boys? Like, I don't know
No.
It means that the targeted demographic of those shows is usually young men. Like shoujo means girl, so most shoujo anime are targeted towards young women. Josei, I
those,
think, means ladies, so that's targeted towards older women.
Mm-hmm. Usually, folks in those demographics enjoy those shows, but it isn't solely focused to those people. Anyone can enjoy it. Any show. In fact, I've enjoyed quite a bit of shoujo anime due to my sisters.
This is what a normal person looks like when they sit.
But I'm thirsty now.
Yep,
Like,
totally.
really thirsty. Like Charlie Snow.
Don't worry about it. I swear I'm normal. I swear.
If these things come, what we're going to do, for now at least,
Nailed it.
we're going
Sorry,
to,
personal space.
if anybody can, medically wise, get a blood bag. Anything like that.
Got one right here. They had
One
one on
specifically.
there, but I can
Well,
always
not
get
really
more.
that specifically in case we might get injuries. I'm going to go inside for the time being.
I can.
I'll be
doing a
joining you in
physical
there
checkup?
just a moment.
It's cool if I like
Are you doing a
touch your
physical
shoulder.
checkup? Okay, because then if
Yes,
so,
for the time being, though,
that's cool. I can do. I can.
would you
put
want
bubble-
the
bubble around
other
you.
two individuals, would you want them to leave?
She's badass.
Should be fine so long as I stay out there.
Understood.
They don't wanna. They
Then
don't
yes.
wanna leave. They're
You didn't do anything wrong. Nobody did anything wrong.
I understand.
Just,
Charlie, would you do me a favor and out of my
Now I wonder what's going on here.
blood bags, just in case.
Okay.
I'm good. I've eaten today.
I'll go.
I haven't eaten in a
Actually, I'll text them, and then we'll.
Of course.
Because I need to be able to put a bubble around you if something happens.
Don't worry, I have my own measurements in that sense. I didn't expect them to use them today, so.
Okay. You're slouching a little bit, sir.
No, you got me candy. That's
Yeah, but that's
my
not
number
food.
one food. Well, if you had like a cheesecake, I guess that'd be
That's it.
better. But like,
Eisenhout,
Miss Pop?
basically.
1 second, sugar.
From your
I'm
guys'
sending
perspective,
the-
you see him get a shine of
text
gold
to,
around his skin,
Angel.
basically.
I have weird magic sight. What the hell am I seeing?
Okay, that's weird.
But I will tell you in just a moment. Let me focus on that. I'll give you what you sound, okay? Right, coming in. Right. Well then, don't worry about me. I've got myself a little bit of a tougher skin on me, so even if you might lash out, the likes will not affect me.
Magic robot.
Kiddo.
Sure.
Let me just see. Don't mind. I apologize. I might be a little bit rough.
Go ahead,
but-
Preston.
Okay, just gonna check for your teeth if they start to elongate.
I have
So the medical question, or the
absolutely
magical
no
question.
idea what the symptoms are, so.
I was just asking since
You're fine.
I
Is
have
this something that you brought up together with
the
DM? I
weird
don't know
shit.
that immediately off the bat.
What did I see when they did that whole thing?
Exact same.
We can make it up on
You
the-
just saw him cast a spell.
Oh, okay.
Now, what did I see, Lucy?
Exact same. You just saw him cast a spell.
Yeah.
Were you? Naughty!
Stretch runs a little bit. A little bit bloodshot in itself. Okay. Design itself
Hey,
worrying
Charlie.
effects. Nothing you need to be extremely worried about, like it's going to just lash out or anything, but
anything at all today.
do you have any sort of
Well,
I think you
okay,
said you're very
Narc.
thirsty, you have cravings, but else
You
there's
know what
not
that means?
anything specific happening, no voices or the like tell you to
Food.
do anything.
No voices, no.
No, I'm fine. I just got
But
candy.
one on the forehead.
And you smell very.
Okay, what? No, don't do that.
Rude.
I'm usually
I don't
like
know.
get you food.
Give me some bubbles. All your bubbles.
Go up.
No,
Move
no,
the
you gotta like.
sweater down a little bit.
No.
Wouldn't you want like pancakes from Miss Pop? Charlie's Pop, like Charlie's pancakes would probably be the
But I'm
best.
more interested in your
Oh, Rita's food is
Yeah.
definitely good, but yours is
very
different.
very well pronounced. Okay, it's in
What's your,
itself
like,
more of a
go-to
worrying
food,
thing, but nothing extremely dangerous. This just means that you have been.
Go-to
How much blood
food,
have you consumed today?
Right, instant noodles, I guess, like the quick and easy.
Usually I
So
have
two
one.
Like,
two
what if-
appetizers.
That is not food.
What if like you're having like a bad day? What's your food that makes you happy? Type shit.
Extreme
You know, like
amount of
ice
thirst,
cream or cookies.
I'm
or
assuming at least
maybe
Like
like a little
3
slice of
whole
cake.
cheesecakes.
more and more into the direction that the heartbeat.
That sounds like a you answer.
That is.
Yeah. Yep. I can appreciate that kind of thing. I like laughing at people.
You remember.
Oh, well, you know, I'm no Prince Charming, unfortunately. Okay,
You're not the worst person here.
Trust
you
me,
might
you
have laughed
aren't.
at my brother, but you didn't shoot me in the chest. So.
yeah, I mean,
Or
you
taser
know,
me.
thinking back
I
on
got,
that,
I
you're,
got tasered a lot my first day.
if it's any consolation, I've been tased multiple times without, like, any sort of build-up.
Warning.
Because, because I'm a lightning guy that can absorb lightning. But it doesn't really work unless I'm, you know, doing this shit. You know, when I'm channeling myself to absorb the things around me.
Yeah,
Also, it's still a taser. It hurts like a bitch.
I'd imagine.
I mean, I was transformed when it happened, which at the time they didn't know I couldn't feel pain, so they were confused at first. But I was shaky afterwards.
You
Just
were.
sorta
That was a surprise.
Well, I mean, I didn't feel it, but I don't
Yeah,
know
but
if
you were
I
so-
lightning.
Yeah.
Lightning can linger. Especially if you're trying to fight it the whole time.
It's like I was a circuit, so just kind of kept going.
Yeah, I've kind of mastered acting as a circuit, but yeah, for those that aren't built for it, wouldn't recommend it. It's kind of a weird thing. Like doing this shit, I kind of have to forcibly act as a circuit, some sort of like conduit to make it circle round and around. I can feel it tingling through my
Otherwise,
whole body.
you just leak it down. And
Yeah,
you'd have
it'll
to
leak
recharge.
down or at you guys, like the nearest, it fucking.
Yeah. It's not good.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then if I want to do some, you know, like I can infuse my punches of lightning. The idea is that I kind of reach out my fist, you know, whole shebang, and then I focus on sort of loosening up the muscles and stuff in my arms, so it's less resistance. Lightning takes the path of least resistance, and took a lot to figure out, but
Yeah. When I'm transformed, I can borrow the strength of the owlbear, but that Dad's got to fix some stuff afterwards.
you mentioned it was what, 30-minute timer? Hour? I forget.
Half hour is about what it reliably is. I stay
And
in
then-
the driver's seat.
Brain goes kaput and turns you into full owlbear. Okay. Can you de-transform at any given time when you're still in control?
Yes.
She can.
That's how I chop up the time.
Plus, with a character like Valentine, I do want to leave some questions unanswered, which means when they have them, I need to not be around.
When there's a lot of Raccoon, sometimes Bird Zerk is helpful. I just need... It just needs to be...
No one's asked me about my dead daughter yet.
Before I run out of Raccoon.
Because obviously, it's not like you have 30 minutes and then
It's
Zero
like per
Dad's
day.
gotta... Okay.
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah. Usually if
And
if I
help
I
her-
spend some time and I rest again, I'm
I want
refreshed. I can get back in the
To
saddle.
help her increase that timer, but she's never been willing with us. I know why you haven't been.
Why not?
So when I go Berserk, there's only one real way to put me back in the driver's seat, and that's to get rid of the owlbear. And my siblings will do it because they obviously don't want me to just wander off and live in the woods forever or break things or possibly hurt people. I don't want that either. But I know it makes them feel bad. And, I mean, the owlbear can feel things. So.
Can I? Okay, this is gonna be a little fucked, so
Ask.
bear with me.
Ask.
When you have to, finish off the owlbear for good, do you de-transform right away once you're...
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's pretty...
And then Dad needs to fix me.
And just any sort of sign of you being dead, or just heart stop, kind of works, of just once you're out.
Yeah.
Theoretically, yeah.
It transfers over, but I mean...
Okay.
We don't exactly have a way to
So-
stop her heart safely without.
Oh, but if
Okay,
if
but
if I'm ever Berserk,
might-
oh, that could work. Be careful though. When I'm the owlbear, I don't know if you remember. I've got this sort of ice-like armor. That needs to break first, and usually it sort of
If you're able
shatters off,
to
and then there's
break
a weak
that,
point underneath the
then
breastplate. A little
potentially.
triangle.
Though we would, if you are offering to even try, we should ask Halifax first.
Yeah, no, us, Halifax. I'm gonna train more. I'm gonna, if this is a case, because I could help with this.
Oh.
We need everyone at their top performance. if
Goody!
we can. Okay. I'll talk to Halifax about the idea. I'm gonna go on a bit of a course. Fuck it. I'll see if I can get some sort of first aid training. I need to figure out the exact voltage at that a heart stops at, and then I can talk
I
to
can
our
help you
new
practice
B rank because I don't really want to practice it on you. That's kind of
Once you've
We're
done your
probably
research,
your best bets too.
yeah.
If you mess up, Dad can fix it. Other people
Yeah.
don't have that.
So, at least my
I know,
sister and
I
I
just-
will definitely offer. I will especially offer if you're actually offering to help
bad
her.
for you
because
though.
Huh?
I'll be fine. I have to coat myself in water. So let it dry out.
We can talk to
Yeah.
big man Laz. He has like 50 buckets of water in his room.
Oh
at
no,
all times.
I think he's helped me before. As long as I get like a water bottle's worth of water, and I just sprinkle it on my head. It usually
Oh,
works.
dude, yeah, just hang around him if like shit's hitting the fan, dude. He will keep you hydrated the whole time, no problem.
Okay. I'll keep
Okay.
that in mind.
We'll talk about it more, I guess, in a different time.
Yeah.
Okay, so general game plan, because I need everyone to be on their top form. I'm sick of this place fucking being full of chumps. Okay, so we'll talk to Halifax about the idea. Let him know our plans and such. I will take a course in medical to know the voltage that it takes to stop a heart and to reset one.
Okay.
We will figure out planning because you're able to think for the first 30 minutes still in the form. If we do training, does the armor constantly remake itself, or is it if
No,
it's gone,
once
it's
it's-
gone?
Once
when
it's
it's
gone,
shattered, it's gone. I can dematerialize.
This is a new
it
side of you, Ren.
I'm in control. But when the owlbear's
What
in
changed?
Control,
it's gone.
It doesn't want to die. So,
Okay.
you know.
So when the owlbear's in control, if you demake it, he will remake it.
Yes, unless I shatter it beforehand. Though
Yes.
usually when I go berserk,
So
I'm
usually have to
trying
shatter
to
it.
fight
Okay.
onto the
Usually-
So there's
Yeah,
usually
the
some
Racon usually
That
do
is
it.
integrity
Or...
stuff.
That is the joy of training. We can work with this shit under the most, the best circumstances, so we're ready. Okay, so training ideas. We get all that, running by Halifax, all good. We break your armor as quickly as you can. We can have it be you thing. If you want to practice your strength, you just, I guess you stand there for a bit, you fucking wail on him. Smash that shit as hard as you can, figure out what you can do with your...
I can probably do it with my pins or shields.
Mm-hmm.
I try to hit it hard with them, so...
Not funny,
I
sorry.
don't know if it's hard enough, but...
Yeah,
Hey,
so the
I
crab
get
stuff.
it.
Sorry,
It's- yeah. No,
I'm
it's
really
fine.
trying,
it's fine.
man. It's really
I get
hard
it.
to not laugh at it a little bit.
Honestly,
Just don't laugh
you're
at him while
already-
he's actually a crab, because he's about thigh height on you and he can punch really hard.
Do you know the one shrimp that punches really, really hard? Imagine a much larger version of that. I can punch about that fast.
Oh, that's like, oh shit, well hang on a minute, no, that's badass now all of a sudden. Hang on, you've like flipped the whole script around. You've gone from like silly fucking crab, Mr. Krabs walking around, whatever he does. And now you're like fucking bullet shrimp?
I don't know.
Kid show, I don't know, I watched it on TV like one time.
If I essentially try hard enough, yes, I can punch that hard. But that's also because I have blunt weapons that need to be effective against Racon.
Okay,
so, yeah.
Sure, but point is, strength training, you figured that shit out? Once the armor's broken, you also just get a chance to practice fighting with the armor broken, because obviously it's gonna break at some point. You need to make sure you're feeling strong enough and your body naturally is resistant to combat and your whole thing. Then, from there, training continues. We get to the half-hour point. We figure out any sort of way we think you could maybe keep control for longer. Controlled environment, we get a bunch of B ranks there just in case. You just do what you can. Shit gets bad, maybe Pop can even put you in a bubble, and then I can zap in, make you do it again. It's
We can figure something
not
out like that, yeah.
It's not
foolproof,
pleasant. It's also
I
not
mean-
great.
it
Listen,
would be
I'm
better than my sister having to die every time it happens.
Okay, just
Well, I mean, it's still gonna happen. It's just not gonna be,
when
you know...
shit like that happens, we'll get people that you trust and care about to
Just
surround
remember
you,
to
'cause,
close your eyes.
Okay, I'm gonna be blunt. I've had my heart stop multiple times because of electricity. It happens, and when you wake up, it's not great. It's not not great feeling.
Probably similar to how we feel when we get brought back. It's never
Yeah.
fun feeling your heart and body stop, but I'd rather it be a more, how do I put this? We don't have to rough you up more while trying to stop it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hopefully slightly less violent way to go, less injuries. We can get you checked out from our healers afterwards. If it happens, you take a good few days off. We don't do any more training for another good few days to make sure you can rest your heart, because it's can't imagine
Dad
it's
can
great.
fix it.
It's not, dad's great, but let's not rely on dear old dad all the time, maybe, yeah?
Okay.
Remember what he said, when we're with them, we have to work with them. I think the saying is, when in Rome, do as the Romans do.
Right.
This is also part of our press to
Have a little
start to try to
faith
figure
in
out something
yourself,
going on.
and don't rely on him for everything,
I mean, he's where we get our
That's gonna
powers
be
from.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
sometimes what gives you power isn't always the Never mind. Point is just, it's good to be able to rely on other people to sort of.
Okay.
Hmm.
Are you alright with all of that, Win? As long as
I mean, it's cute.
This
It's
might be
cute.
quicker, getting me back up again, and there's less risk of, me opening my eyes on the other side and seeing all that. So I might be even less out of it when I come back.
We'll have to see.
That's why I told you not to open your eyes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
They're not trying to hurt you. You just can't see them.
I got stuff I gotta get on with, so you guys.
Sorry.
Go.
No, it's cool. It's cool. You guys, take care.
Thank you.
You too.
Thank you. Bill.
Bye.
Better. See you.
It is getting late, though.
Oh, yeah. I guess it is. Hi, Dad.
Hmm. You're
Did you
bonding!
hear all that, or did you head off?
I was around for a little bit, but I heard a good few of the notes.
Did you talk to Mr. B rank?
No, he's busy dealing with something.
Oh,
We'll
yeah,
have to
we
see.
heard.
We'll have to talk to him next time, then.
He's over by the containment cells.
Oh.
In fact, a whole group of them are.
Cells.
The time healer.
Those areas that we... Yeah.
No, I'm saying what's in them.
The time healer.
When we come over. The what?
Oh.
The healer that uses time.
Which one's that?
Dark hair, white streak, pale.
Ah, them. Is it the one with, like, the glasses?
They rewind your time in order to heal you. It's interesting.
Why are
Wouldn't
they
that
in
just
there?
mean...
Well, you could pop on over.
Okay.
Sure, why not?
I think it's upstairs from here.
Yes, it's upstairs and around. I'm glad. I hope that this whole plan works. I'd rather it happen than,
Yeah. Oh. Hello.
You two were speaking with, Ren, correct?
Yes,
yeah.
just
He
a
said he had
little
something to
while
go
ago.
do.
Yes.
Is he alright?
He seemed alright. You were talking for a
yeah.
while.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. What's up?
I missed when it was like very puntable.
I mean, he can be all sorts of sizes.
It's not the same if it's like the size of like a dog.
I mean, yeah, that's how sizes work.
Let me exhale for a second.
Okay, now I can throw you like a frisbee across like the field.
I mean, I guess you could.
It'd be really funny. Okay, listen. Is it such a crime that I think a live-action Happy Tree Friends could fix me?
What's Happy Tree Friends?
A what?
Why have you not shown them Happy Tree Friends?
It's on a list.
The no watch list?
It's on the no watch list.
Ah, okay.
Keep it rolling. Like,
No, you misheard. That's on the no watch list.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah.
make your own watch list. You're adults. Go watch your own movies and films and shows. Have your own interests.
I mean, we do.
They submit their watch list to me and I get them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
go illegally pirate films.
They'll broaden your
We're
horizons.
alright. But thank you for the tip.
I don't think we're supposed to do illegal things as heroes.
Nope. We're probably just having a talk. That's what it looks like.
They
Oh,
are.
business talk. Okay. All right, Dad. Let's not interrupt.
Was that
He's
visible?
gonna-
I went under the door. Hmm?
It's right here.
Do you not see me?
I do not.
You gotta blink.
Probably. Let's see.
Now he's
Where's that?
now he's gone. He was being.
There we go.
rude.
Did that fix it?
There we go.
Yes.
Hmm.
So why are they in there?
Hmm. I don't know the full reason.
Who knows?
But it was some sort of medical situation.
Oh. Well, I hope they get better.
You can only hope.
Hmm.
Everything's all good. Under control.
Okay.
Hmm. Was it not before?
I mean, you said there was a medical situation, Dad.
Yeah.
If there was one, then it probably wasn't. But if it is now, then that's good.
Yeah.
Everything's handled. We don't gotta worry.
Hmm.
Not that two of us could
Probably do anything. Autumn
No.
could probably help.
Autumn might help. I don't know how our magic works with time, magic, whatever.
Very true. Very true, actually.
I mean, like, I assume she can help because she's awesome, but magic.
Yeah.
It should be fine.
Should doesn't mean will. Should definitely doesn't mean will be fine.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if there's an issue, I'll just correct it.
That's true, but you saw how some of them got, especially with like the cigarettes. That's my main worry. We don't want to make Mr. Halifax angry.
Mmm. That I can definitely keep from happening.
Okay, well then that's a relief at the very least.
You said it was getting late. Did you want to go?
Yeah. Probably soonish. Plus, if we get to bed early, fine, we can plan for that fishing trip.
Yippee!
I'm only doing it because I know that one, he was excited, and two, the three of you wanted me to go on it.
Yeah, we should.
Oh,
go
I'm
on
so
back
excited.
And let spring and autumn know that the dorms are done.
We can do that.
I'll keep the camper just in case, but you guys will be moving in there. Well,
Exciting.
well, I'm moving in there with you, actually.
Fishing trip. You won't tell Spring that I took $4, right?
I didn't promise that.
Come on. Come on, Win.
I didn't promise.
I know you didn't. I'm just asking for, a favor.
Well, I'm not gonna act like a bad fae.
Just a prank.
I think that's theft, not a prank.
I was gonna pay her back anyways. I just needed the. I just couldn't find my own.
It's only a prank if it's funny.
I couldn't find my wallet at the time. Once I found my wallet in the camper, I was.
Oh, that's theft.
Put the money back.
That's definitely theft.
Okay, you know what? Fair enough.
She's taken money from me before.
Then you're thieving each other.
Okay.
And thievery is bad, unless it's funny.
Or you're a righteous phantom thief.
Oh, nope, good exception. I like it. I'm including that.
By the way, should we stop by someplace to get win something special because of yesterday?
Good idea. What are you in the mood for? You guys like pizza?
Pizza's fun.
Pizza's fun, but you're the one who had to go through that terrible experience yesterday, so you should choose pizza,
I mean,
ice
I
cream.
do like pizza. We've got ice
I'll
cream.
get you a whole bunch, and you can tell me which one you like the most.
Okay, that sounds good.
We can find out what your favorite is.
Yeah.
Do we have to go get the rods, or do you already have them prepared?
It's all ready. We just need to step onto the boat.
It's on the boat.
Okay.
It's just been floating out there ready for like a week.
Really? Okay. Look both ways.
I love
They assured me you'd cave.
And he did.
Fine.
Should we stop by the other dorms to see if there anyone's there to wish them goodnight?
Sure.
I mean, Daddy usually pulls the van around that corner anyways, so.
It's like he knew where they put them.
Maybe.
That's true. Maybe, yeah. Or was that
Were you
just
peeking at spoilers?
Another really lucky guess, I should say.
Maybe.
Never a clear answer.
You know I won't give you spoilers.
I know you don't.
Hello?
Doesn't look like it.
But
No one's there.
I'm already pulling it up.
They probably went over to them. Okay.
I'm just around the corner.
Okay. Off we go.
We're also over at the malls.
I'm probably at the pizzeria.
Yep.
And up comes the camper.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure you guys already fucking knew. But like the second I disappeared while you were talking with Ren, I just watched for a while.
I figured.
Yeah.
He was
I
listening
figured
to everything.
I legit didn't hear the pop, so I looked up.
Oh, I have
expecting
two.
you to be there.
I have a pop.
Yeah.
I also just have.
Yeah, I
didn't hear the pop
expected to
that
hear the
time.
pop. Yeah, no, there was none because he didn't.
I just slithered into the darkness.
Our sneaky
I can't
father.
believe Dad's name is Luca Alfin.
I haven't changed my social.
Oh, yeah.
No, I don't ever change it because the only place that asks me to do that is Eden.
Eden, yeah.
So I just leave it completely unchanged.
It's made sense in this recent arc.
I leave it completely unchanged, but that was fun.
Have fun.
I liked whenever you guys referenced the other side.
Yeah. Winter genuinely can't describe it. She's not being cagey about it or like trying to avoid the topic. She just can't like
Yeah.
describe it.
I mean, it's
See the
hard to, like,
see the music I sent you.
Put that into words.
Yeah, I saw it. Actually, hold on. Let me end stream.
Yeah. I sent Chen a message because I was watching the stream and I got to that part of like every time you guys die, if you open your eyes, he's just holding you in one of his arms, smiling at you until you wake up again.
Oh.
And I gave a
How's it
theme.
going?
I gave a theme to go with that,
Ah, okay.
which Let me find you in our DMs.
Which isn't here right now.
You motherfucker. Hold on. Alright, I'm gonna send you a theme real quick.
I did.
That's the theme.
Oh, it's that. It's that. Yeah.
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 His theme always messes me up.
Yeah. And just for that minute that you open your eyes.
I'm getting. I feel my joystick getting drift, and I swear I'm gonna throw my controller.
But yeah, I was there for your entire conversation with Ren. And he was just like, oh, they're bonding! They're bonding!
Yeah, I'm
They're
bonding by asking
socializing.
him to end my boss phase.
I see no problem with this.
Hey, it's better than either we roughing you up and you waking up seeing that, or we also getting fucked up from it and you waking up seeing us knowing that you might have caused it.
Yeah, it's also, you know, maybe helpful for him. He gets to fight an ice monster.
Oh, yeah. Hold on.
Damn, dude.
Thanks for promising to kill my daughter when you need to.
Yeah, you're welcome. Got you, homeboy.
Yeah, thanks.
You get to practice fighting against the worst enemy for you, an ice brute.
I know, right? Hey, you gotta.
Because the owl bear
treat,
can ice breath too.
Gotta treat the people that have clearly actually shown that they can do a decent job at saving people, like at least a little well, and help them out. Right?
We had no casualties.
Zero casualties except
That's
Winter.
true. That's true.
Yeah.
Civilian casualties.
He didn't let that
My kids are no longer chumps to you, Ren.
Yeah, no, compared to all the other shit that happened today, they're pretty cool.
Aren't they the best? They're literally perfect.
He's still
Okay,
doing an
I wouldn't
asshole.
say that.
He's fighting the whole not having to laugh at the crab thing. The shrimp
it's so funny.
punch
It's so
thing
funny.
Is like
Dick punch threat will live in his head, I think.
It's a good one.
One of three motherfuckers that run around in a skin-tight costume, and like one of the other ones that do. The only other two that come to mind, one is a woman, and the other has regeneration powers. So like it's kind of, I feel like the threat really hits home of like, oh man, he could really fuck me up.
Yeah.
I mean, the Season Sworn have their like generic magical girl costumes essentially, which yes, he also wears. So.
Hell yeah, dude. I gotta. I think one of the next updates I want to get done, add it to Ren, because I just forgot to ask, is I want to get the hero suit, but a version of it so I can bring the mask down, so he's not got that like over, so I can just talk to people face to face. Because I like, because he likes having the suit on. It's like fucking is basically like.
I mean, that's a staple of Invincible.
Like,
the bear.
Right, fucking.
Having the mask off, but the skin tight suit's still on.
Yeah, right. Like they do that shit all the time. That shit's fun. It'd be nice to walk around like the building with it.
All right, practice it. Kill my daughter.
Are your leg blades
well,
if
if you insist.
Yeah.
Oh boy. So like electricity have a really tough time against the cold. So
they look like.
Yeah, but hey, at least they'll shatter in an awful way when you hit it enough.
That's true. Hey, you know what? It's not my job to shatter the armor. It's his job. He's gotta get his training in too. I'm not letting him out of this shit.
Oh no, it's fine. I've already technically told Aelis's character. His thing is essentially being bulky, and Aelis is essentially taking force and throwing it at him. So he's just like, throw it at me. I need to test how strong my shields are.
I love every single person's reaction to Winter going of like, no, I mean, technically I died, I guess.
I mean, you know what? It was interesting to hear that. It's like, ooh, shed history, huh?
Yeah.
I just left off in like a really dramatic note, but I kind of want to see what gang is doing right now. Did I still at the mall?
They might be at the mall. I know a bunch of them went to the mall.
Yeah, a lot of them are at the mall right now, I think.
But it was already like 8 going towards 9, so I'm like, I think that's
If Addox had kicked me because he said he wanted to punt me, I was gonna explode into black permanent paint.
Thanks, Dad.
Nickel, I really tried to be the asshole character of this IP, but Adux has taken that fucking title in stride, dude. Oh my goodness.
I know he's
Crazy.
like, listen, all the love to 4Z, and I know he says that he's like trying to be that like Deadpool-esque character.
Brother, it's just dead. So it's fucking.
It's just
killing
dead.
people.
Like, I get it. You want to try to be the funny haha jokester that's also an asshole. But that's you.
There can be multiple people in that. I'm not the only one. That's not a lot of heroes take that stick.
So much, dog.
It's a really hard balance to have.
Everything good, Elliot?
Elliot had a time.
No, everything is.
It's gonna be okay.
What happened?
So,
Elliot just realized how misunderstood when
Oh, that's what you were talking about.
Understood only matters so much when you're burning bridges left and right.
And it's like, oh my god, he's standing there while everyone's like, I realize what's going on, and it's like, oh my god, and it's like,
homie,
it's
sometimes you
killing
can't
me.
fix her.
That's the thing. I can fix her.
I can fix her.
It's just listening to everything, and like, I'm standing there. I'm just like, oh no, this is happening. No one's being that person to reach out and hear them. It's like, yes, she is. This and that. Like he actually, So I saw them like everyone else is talking. Wow. Wind Waker was off to the side, sad. He saw it and he was like, why is he socializing with everyone? So I took a moment and we talked. She was really, the tsundere type, and it's just the points
Oh
that I was
yeah,
hitting.
Valentine
hit her.
calls her tsundere.
Yeah, so the points that I was explaining to her, hitting her left and right, like pow, pow, pow. Everything I mentioned is like her facial expression changed, and it's just like, oh, and it's just like she got angry. And it's like usually someone like that lashes out, and it's like he knows, and it's just like, and then when with the whole thing happened with people and stuff. He's like, oh god, no one understands. Wait, it's like he wants to say something so bad, but it's like he doesn't know how to explain it to people. She's misunderstood. It just needs some time, and it's so it fucks with me.
Yeah, because with Valentine, he came up into that situation. Windmaker has made a point to make a comment to him every single time. He finds it really fucking funny. Because every time they just come up and they'll make a comment that's insulting, but it's always like out of the blue and it doesn't relate to anything. It's always just like, disgusting freak. And he's always like, yeah. Or he'll be like, oh, it's so good to see you. And then they walked up, and then, my kids started to leave, and then they were like, yeah, you're running from the violence. And then Valentine was like, they could kill you so easily.
I forgot, I think it was her character, I forgot their name. But she was explaining, like, she's just rude and this and that, and it was like, Elliot was starting to realize that, everyone sees her as this, it makes it worse, and it's like, a lot of people don't understand that she's putting up all of this stuff and things, and it's
Well, the
just
problem
like,
is that the bridges are burned, so they don't care.
Yeah.
They don't
And
care
it's
to
like,
understand. And even if they do understand it, they still don't care. It goes into, yeah, you're putting up fronts, but I don't have empathy toward you.
They the bridges are burned, and it's gonna be
The bridges
hard
are
for
burned.
them.
There's no reason for me to care that,
Yeah,
you're
that's
hurting.
And a lot of people.
Yeah, I
it's
do.
Like, when I witnessed that,
Mhm.
when I witnessed that firsthand with everyone, it's just like, Oh,
feel like we go up
I don't know who I'm going to, like, I don't know if the bridges can be reconnected or not, but it's gonna be a long time for them to, you know, be connected again if anyone still wants to care.
We have to be
So, my goal
maybe eventually. I don't know if
is
that's possible
for
these
to be a friend to them.
Oh.
As best as I can.
I wish you luck, Elliot. Give me 1 second, though.
Yeah.
Because you're not
Of
gonna
course I
feel
keep you
used
aesthetic.
against, like, you know, regular criminals.
Oh, I mean, I guess non-lethal's important.
We've been told we're only fighting Raccoon if
We
it
don't
ever
fight
comes
people.
up. We only fight Raccoon.
Well, yeah, and the bad Fae.
I don't know what
We don't talk about those.
We do that on our personal time.
I know. When you get a bad roll.
Out of character, I'm crying. Wind. Oh my god. She's so misunderstood, dog.
You notice Valentine made effort to walk around a lot more with you instead of just teleporting everywhere.
I'm gonna be
Yeah.
honest with you. The funniest thing is that the season sworn siblings are convinced that Wind Waker is just a tsundere.
Yeah. But, like, if you're not in, like, in her storyline, she's a bully.
Yeah.
And was it seeing everything happening today, like me having that conversation? Elliot has realized, like, oh no, she's really misunderstood by a lot of things. She's struggling with something that we do not know, and it's like everything. The bridges have been burned, and it's like I don't know.
I'm
it's
sure
gonna
she
take a
has
while.
complex motivations. It's just functionally, her actions are bullying.
And what was it?
There's no more
Elliot was,
empathy.
like, normal talking to them, like not, you know, interacting with all the insults, because it's like he saw through them, and that would like made.
Hey, if you still have investment, it's your storyline.
Hell yeah. Hurts. It hurts so much. Oh,
I know how it is having emotional storylines. I had an entire emotional storyline from start to finish on this past Sunday. It's fucking rough.
That poor bird. That
I
poor
was
little
not
bird.
expecting it. I was.
Dude, why'd you make Torchic so sad?
I'm enjoying
One of the
this.
funniest part.
I didn't.
Alright, let me go.
They kept that away from me.
Bye.
You're still streaming?
You have a good one.
You're
They kept that
Torchic.
away from me.
Fuck off! I'm not Torchic.
You're Torchic. You're literally a fire chicken.
You suck, bro.
Okay, you know what? It's honestly better than. Supposedly, Bailey called me both drumstick and Kentucky.
Yep. What the fuck is a Kentucky?
They were being.
That's what everyone's saying. What the fuck's a Kentucky? But supposedly she called me it.
That's a Douglas special right there.
That's a.
If someone says something that deeply upsets you, what do you say to them? And then he says.
Oh, that reminds me. I still need to eventually, when I get time, make updates to Valentine's model so I can go PS1 mode.
Oh my god.
PS1 mode turned flat into pancake.
Walked out scot.
Can you imagine seeing Valentine walk around, but he's just a 2D image on the floor?
Oh, fucking scream. I'll have to mute my mic and fucking scream.
I love not ever having to explain of like, why are you able to grow so big? I'm a balloon.
That doesn't, you know, this and that, and it's like, why?
Yeah.
just do.
Or your cake, or your confetti.
Or I'm cake, or I'm confetti, or I'm glitter.
One day you're gonna come in with one of his other forms, and everyone's going to be entirely shook.
Oh, well, I'm gonna appear the same way.
And he realized
Just pop, like, just pop into existence hugging one of you guys.
Yeah, like, we're gonna treat you exactly the same, and everybody else is just gonna have to deal with the disparity.
I'm probably gonna keep the same voice mod too, and talk the same.
Thing deserves it. I'm like,
By the way, Witch says hello and that she hopes.
Hey, Witch! Hi! Hi!
They say hi back and that they had fun and that they miss you and that they love you.
Oh my god, I can't wait.
Mwah.
Oh, they said all. She said all the love. Oh, they just gave kisses.
Wind Waker is a very abrasive character.
Kisses!
In their backstory, they're like they're a good person who is just in a rough circumstance. But
And now Sandrock just fucking opened a can. I just heard that crisp. If it was just like, if it didn't suck, I wouldn't care.
Wait, are her eyes red
specifically
normally?
doesn't
Yeah, she's albino.
being
I didn't actually know her eyes
They're
were
a
normally
reddish
red.
pink.
Trying to fix
Okay, I usually just don't see them that
There
way.
have
They
been
seem redder
moments.
when the
There was a
bottle's on.
moment a while ago where, when Winter went off, was thanking Valentine for making it so the sun didn't hurt anymore.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt my eyes and it doesn't burn my skin.
Jumped her at the West
Yeah.
I also don't know if they would
But yeah, usually it's redder at the top of the eye and it's more lit at the bottom of the eye.
Yeah.
And then when they transform, they're blue. And in the dark, they
That's
glow
what I was
silver.
confused with. That's what I was confused with.
The entire everyone gets in character. That's what I'm scared of.
And then you also have my eyes.
No matter what level
Can't believe her Halloween costume is gonna be a vampire costume.
you are,
Oh, I have a fun fact about that. There was one time when you guys were talking to Ren, I actually did run off just to go kind of take a look around. And I found that Avenera's character, they were checking her fangs and asking about when the last time she had blood was.
Yeah, she's like a vampire lich sort of thing. I remember
Yeah.
overhearing that
So
once.
there was, and there's a bit I need to show you. There's a bit where Lucy was there. One of them was asking of like HB's character casted a spell, and they're asking about like, okay, what does that spell look like to magic sight? And then Lucy was like, it looks exactly as he described. And then I unmute, completely invisible. And what does that look like to me, Lucy? And I hear like 3 people go, oh, you motherfucker. Yeah, I'm here.
Being a robot makes
You can't feel me.
Some abilities and really strong against others, and I think it's
Oh.
Yeah, because you're lurking beyond the veil, you fucking creatures.
I'm watching in ways. I'm watching in ways you can't fathom.
Actual fucking
Yeah, HB was
mascot
telling
creature
me
character.
that like his character's gonna have a reaction the first time he sees you. And I
Who?
said, hey, whatever HB, who plays the new guy.
He was gonna reaction when he saw me.
The magic man.
Oh,
he's
that
like he's like a
explains.
super,
I saw him go up
he's
to the
like a
top of the stairs, see me, and
super
freeze.
Knowledgeable magical practitioner.
Yeah.
So I told him, hey, just DM Lucy because Dad's got a lot of types of magic, and I don't know how many you can clock.
Yeah, that explains a lot, actually. I always have a mirror up when I'm playing Valentine because I need to be able to see when you guys like pet me, and what I look like because this model often fucks up really fast.
I understand. The chicken is the very same fucking way. I understand.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn it off when I show up as different when I show up as the different forms. I want to get a whole menagerie of forms that I can just come in at random. But HB, I did see him in my mirror. Sure, I can be a cat. I can be a bird. I watched HB go to the top of the stairs, see me, and freeze.
So you can see the
I saw that too.
And then go like, hey, I need to go talk to I think I need to go talk to my fellow B class. Because here's the thing, I see them in my mirror as Val, and I just immediately fucking whip around and then stare directly at him. Of like I instantly clocked him. Yeah.
Just like whip your head. Also, but it was fun.
You have to like bring that bitch around.
I can't believe Oracle called me a fucking ugly chicken on Sunday.
Well, hey, I mean, Luca thought you were pretty cool. He was just like, I like this chicken.
I had a lot of fun making the abilities to this character.
It's because I'm full of whimsy.
Elves like nature.
It's because you're full of whimsy. Well, the second he heard,
even more after
second
he
he
heard
heard-
his mom saying,
You're brave.
listen, the second he heard that all you wanted was entertainment, his exact reaction was, ah, my man, this is one of my people. Like, you found a group of fucking, like, warriors, and you went, yeah, entertain me. And you play music, and he went, ah, I know who you're dealing with here. I know the type here, and you know I'm all for it. Like he stopped calling it a mission at that point. He went like, no, this is a party now. Thank you, familiar.
And then it all went to shit once we got to the vault.
Then it all went to shit, because then at some point I was fighting, you know, so I was fighting Mr. Polymorph, and I was like, ooh, I don't want to fight that. And then I turned around to Orbital Laser Deku, and I go, ooh, no, I'm going to go fight Polymorph.
Yeah.
Polymorph will turn me into a frog.
Doing very well at all. Which I get to showcase, because we're picking right back up where we left off after the break.
Are we?
Chicken.
Is that what Lou said?
Yeah, that's what he said, Luce. That's what he said at the end. Because we were planning for more. We were planning to do like more. But then, like, it was pointed out to Lulu of like, hey, it's 1:30.
It's 1:30, yeah.
Anyway, yeah, Luca thought you were a cool chicken. At first, he was like, "Where's the familiar?" Everyone keeps saying that the familiar's there, and they were like, "Okay, look in front of Talia and look down." And then he was like, "Oh, the chicken? The chicken's the familiar?"
Transformed.
He has,
like the big form.
I've already.
There's this one crane like model from that person who does the really realistic.
Yeah, I was looking at that one.
That's got like a peacock.
We actually,
I think there's a black version.
The model done, but you'll see.
Yeah. Well, the only problem with that is it's got a human upper torso.
Well, no, you can toggle that off.
The fuck are you
What happens if you toggle it off?
I feel like I'm a little late. Gonna be honest.
Yeah,
bro,
like
you're a couple centuries
in there though. Yeah.
It's a little hard.
But I will say
you
this.
walked out of the fucking medieval times.
He has candidates of those who wants to bond with.
Someone would get close to me. And
I mean, I
Dickory
wonder.
wants to take him flying when she learns.
I wonder who Firebird.
always get close because it's a role play.
I mean,
That's
she's
a
one
little
of
on
them.
the
'cause
nose.
I know she's one of them.
It's obvious.
I know she's one of them.
I will admit that
Yeah.
she is one of them, but I have more than one.
Yeah.
No matter what, though, I want the chicken to have a little bit more freedom than what Nola has, just because of the fact that Nola actually has the protect the administrator role, while the chicken technically doesn't. So he's more actually just
You wanna
going
have fun?
along.
You want to have some fun?
Sadly, you weren't around me close enough. There is another chance. Next session, there's another chance for people to bond with him more before he actually chooses.
Luca
the
will
people who he chooses
absolutely
could-
bond with you.
Could chain. Yeah.
He doesn't want to be your administrator. He wants to have fun.
But I will say this: no matter what, I'm gonna have him go around with the people who he makes "quote unquote" closer friends with. So he'll be going around with them.
So I just have this vision, whether we're like partners or whatever, or just friends. So when we set up Dickory's flight, there's going to be 2 seats, one in front of her for DMs, so I can do scouting stuff, and one behind her for me to pick up like people. But he could fit on top of the front one. And we could go flying on a fire staff broomstick thing.
He can fly in his larger form.
Yeah, but
Wait,
this way
fuck.
we don't have to alarm people in the dome.
I don't know if I'll have a lot of a chance to go fuck around with you as Luca.
Oh yeah, because you're gonna need to be.
I need to be braggy.
Braggy. I mean, after the whole fighting thing, we can see.
There will always be opportunities. I want you to think about this. This little guy can show up to the Lunacrest ball.
I have to be braggy.
No, I'm saying there will be opportunities after the Runewald stuff.
There'll be chances for you to still, quote unquote, bond with the chicken as friends, because he calls all of them friends. Everyone who went there and he saw what you did see Luca is currently counted as friend.
That works, because I mean, Luca walked up and talked to you for a bit.
Yeah, you did.
Because he was like, hey, Savvy, I know we're like in hell right now. I'm gonna go talk to the chicken. I'm bored.
And then afterwards, I almost sneezed on you and fire.
And Luca was like, wow, that was like sucked. And then Luca was like, wow, that would have sucked.
God, This whole session, I had a single track on loop that Todd will probably recognize because it's from Needy Streamer Overload.
Oh no!
It's
I was listening to Off for the first like half.
The beach episode.
I was listening to.
I actually had a rock playlist. Anyways, I should probably get the toaster off my head because I think my folks are also waiting for me to go make some corn. They want corn.
No salvation, no angels.
Now
is
I'm
what
just
I was
imagining.
listening to.
Oh, okay, that one.
But yeah.
Yeah, Chrono.
But do you
Now I'm
both
just
see the
imagining.
color scheme that Neva chose for this
Oh,
movie?
fuck yes! You look like a Pokemon,
He's a
dude.
little volcano.
Oh, do you actually know what it's supposed to represent?
No.
I mean, you look like a metal.
Hmm?
Oh, charcoal.
Charcoal. Yeah.
That
makes
works.
sense.
Yeah, I like him.
We've been like workshopping
I like Little
names. Like
Bird.
there's charcoal. Some people want to offer you the name of like a hero, like Cyrus. My thought was Hellebore.
Have y'all been
Black
doing
Flower.
have y'all been doing this in the word chat?
No, not in character. Just like idly NPCs and stuff. Like we're gonna give you a bunch of lists to pick
You
from.
all are allowed to essentially do a vote for it, or like he's leaving it up to them. Essentially.
Now I want, because of the fact we're staring at each other right now, I want. I'm just imagining Valentine and the fucking bird staring at each other, and Valentine's just like, hey.
Lucy, it's on for it.
I think you just missed him.
I know.
I need to create so many different Valentine forms. I'd love to make a cat form.
outside of his door until he shows up.
You gonna play Pokemon
A superior
Black? It was great.
generation.
I was, because they were telling me, it's like, because I was playing Pokemon Yellow, and everyone was like, if there were colors, can you pick a cooler color than fucking yellow?
I'm like,
And then
you don't want the classic? Fine, whatever. We'll name all of the Pokemon
Red
games.
would
I didn't even
never
get to
be
Pokemon.
Yellow.
I mean, if you really want to play Pokemon, if you really want to play Pokemon, give me like a month. I'll talk to Lucy. We'll make it real.
I'd have to. You'd hear me cry.
Well, real for you.
I know, because you can't react. Because you can't react.
What do you mean it's some Japanese weeb shit? That sounds stupid.
You better pay attention to Pokemon. It'll be vitally important.
It was great. You were listing all the ones off, and you hit me with there's Pokemon Black and White. I was like, oh, like man, there's Pokemon Black and White too. It's like, wait, why did those ones get a sequel? No, the other ones did. Give me that
they
one.
were
That
the
one's
best
obviously the
ones.
best one.
Yeah.
that was what I had. It's like, well, if it's got a sequel, it's gotta be the best one, right? It's like, oh, well,
It has
you
some
know.
great music. Oh yeah, thank you, thank you. It's nice and toasty. It's nice and toasty. Here, I'll give you some in return. Oh, hold on.
Go, Spider-Man.
Chili, just a little code.
Go, Spider-Man.
It was great.
Web
And then it was
on.
Like, all right, which one do you want? And I was like, does it matter? And the whole like, well, it's the legendary you get. And Ren's like desperately trying to comprehend what the fuck anyone's saying to him. And then
Yeah, and they're
Tay,
like, okay, this is
You
a
know, the
really
legendary.
powerful Pokemon of folklore
During the
that
session, by
exists
the
in
way.
setting.
Mm-hmm.
And
I only used this expression once during that session, though. It was glaring at fucking Yori and Spirit's characters as they stole the egg.
Kidnappers.
Oh,
baby
did I tell you about my fucking experience with that? I didn't know that there was an egg. So I walk over.
It's because we didn't. Okay.
You didn't, I know the reason why. I'm just gonna tell you what happened. I know why it happened, but it's just funny the events that occurred. Cause I hear there's a phoenix in that lake. I watch someone turn into a gigantic bird and then go into the fire, and I go, it's like the phoenix. They're like reigniting themselves, and then I hear Witch's voice being like, you see the bird steal the phoenix egg and go into the portal. I was so wrong. Never mind. That's bad.
We actually originally had two different map choices. And the other one had an egg at the end, while this one didn't. But the one that we used was a lot more atmospheric and bigger, so it was better.
Yeah, we went to hell.
So we used that one, but we still wanted to have the egg thing be there.
We went to hell. And then we fought the demon bull construct.
Do you know you're not
Which
speaking out of-
someone's pictures looked fucking sick with that.
I did not know I was not speaking. But
Like the fucking bloom on it alone is amazing. Whatever settings they had for the pictures they took.
we're sitting in the mall.
For so much of that fight, I was just kiting the bull every time I saw it, like, destroying our team.
I was
I think
constantly running.
Dickory kept saying to herself, eyes on me, and, like, trying to drag its attention away and running.
Yeah. Luca was trying to test the curse speed, so he was doing a lot of that. And then he found out he destroys his own joints, he broke his own arm, and then the thing he was fighting trampled him. Knocked him into a wall.
Yeah, we divided and conquered what we could, and then, you know, we paid a little bit of a price, and then we started whittling them down.
I eventually killed that fucker, but he nearly killed me 4 times. He also went down like halfway, and I like slid by him to try and get a hit in, and he fucking haymakered me out of the blue with a fist the size of me. I just went backwards. It shit hurt.
Poor Luca.
There was a point where I was doing the curse speed and limping. Just limping at double time. See ya.
In Sub-Soul, good night. I'll see you too. No, not this Sunday.
It's next Sunday that you probably.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Actually, we might see you the next Firebird session before the next. Wait, hold on.
Nope.
Yeah.
We don't have it next week.
No.
No. Well, the next Firebird session happens before the next session of.
Nope.
Am I time? Hold on.
We're only off this coming Sunday, not next Sunday.
This coming Sunday?
Then we're off next Wednesday, and then the Sunday after.
Oh
that we
yeah,
have,
sorry.
So it would.
Fucking. I made a mistake. Don't worry. Okay.
No, you're fine. Time's an
I
illusion.
just said that right on.
Gargoyle over there.
Because passed out after pulling an all-nighter.
Then,
Which works. It works.
yeah, I'm sorry.
Hey,
I
mister,
literally
looking for that
fell
couch.
asleep before
Nah, you're
session,
fine,
woke
you're
up,
fine.
and by the
We're
time I
looking
was
for
like,
the
I went to
couch.
open to see what people were up to, they were already in the shrine, and I'm like, oh.
We were in
Oh, no.
hell.
Yeah, you were in hell.
Yeah, we went to hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. That was funny.
And then there was a brief chrono. There was a brief
If I
moment.
try and take part in combat, I was not
hey.
gonna have a good time.
There's gonna be more combat in the next session.
Oh boy,
So
oh
you're
boy.
more than welcome to come.
One
and
of the
fuck
possible bosses, somebody
I'll come
told me,
hang
was
out.
not there that day, which is deeply scary to me.
Don't worry about that one.
They are.
Oh, is that why you have to be braggy?
No reason.
God. Is Runewald going to survive this?
I remember somebody saying they wanted to.
No
fight.
comment.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll
I
see.
I helped some people today. Went to my safe space on top of the tallest building, and then as I'm sitting there, listening to a bit of music, being like, "All right, good day, Ren. Well done. Well done for being a half decent person." Lucy goes, "You're being watched, and you're aware of it." And I'm like, "Great." And that's like the one thing Ren hates most. That is
Get
being
Mark
nothing
Grayson.
He despises and fears most. Then you're being like the idea of being.
Get
watched.
Mark Grayson.
He freaked the fuck out. Yeah,
That's
we
great.
basically
Oh, God.
freaked the fuck out, ran to the maze, and just basically huddled up in a corner and fucking sat there and cried himself to sleep. I don't know, fucking.
Oh
Oh,
my God.
should I stop watching him?
It's
I
okay.
watch
he
most
doesn't
of you
know
guys.
Mm-hmm,
Extra planar
Watch
things.
yourself.
Oh, you can't feel me.
You get used to it. Anyway, sorry Winter hit you with the I see you at college.
That's really funny.
Because it's like,
I
you're
also
one of
imagine
40
Ren,
people
he's
she
like-
knows on site
Ren
now.
really locks in on the college shit anyway. He's like completely different. It is, I go to class, I do the learning.
I
get
thought
out,
it didn't
and that is
start
it.
until after this.
I have no idea, honestly.
We were told.
All
that it
right,
would
thanks for
start-
watching. I'm gonna
it would
end
start for
stream.
Another 2 weeks, like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, then fucking we'll say it was like preliminary, like
You,
get to know the
yeah,
place, I guess, sort of shit. Don't worry about it too much.
Yeah, orientation.
Nah,
Orientation.
Orientation.